Nope, that doesn't work either. Well, let's see. 4 out of the 6. How's that? Hey, we're live! Hello, and welcome to the bonus roll where there's no one in the chat room, so I don't know why I'm putting on this fake energy.
Because you never know who'll watch it later.
Oh, I cut... Oh, wait, no, I don't cut these parts, right. We've actually had a bit of a discussion because, I don't want to cut parts that I probably should cut. Hi, hon! I see you in that chat.
Should we all go in the chat and pretend we're different people? Then we'll actually seem like we have viewers?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm not going to tell you yes. That's my philosophy in life.
That's fair.
If I do that, then my computer will probably crash.
Yes.
Hi, Equilibrium! Okay, we have Equilibrium in the chat. This is all worthwhile now.
Oh yeah, we can go start.
Okay. So,
So, everyone's staying safe and alive?
kinda, yeah. They can't see me holding up my finger saying one moment, or me adding more booze to my Dr. Pepper, but I'm doing that. Hey, I'm sorry about missing that. Is the answer, what is the Mesopotamian? See, because there was that ding, like this was a game show?
Yep.
I'll take the game show references for 200, Alex.
Okay,
There's
so...
Meryl's coffee water.
What? No.
That wasn't the ding?
No. That was like a I haven't started making the coffee yet.
Oh, coffee sounds so good, especially with bourbon in it right now. Or
Then
Irish
what
whiskey.
is Toll of the Dead?
Oh.
Did I get the point?
Yeah, sure.
God.
Welcome
that is
to...
not what Toll the Dead sounds like.
Oh my god, we need to do an improv show.
Oh no.
It can be like, whose line is it anyway, only without... I don't...
Talent.
Yeah, thank you. That's it. I don't know where I'm going to take this.
Winning, but that's probably accurate too.
Oh. So...
You say shit like that, Tux, and yet it is both. It is like this statement is false. That was pure talent right there.
Oh, it's true. We need to kidnap Tux and drive 11 hours up to Merrill and do like a in-person improv show. We got 3 viewers now. Hello, viewers. Thank you for giving this some meaning. I'm kidding, no. This has all the meaning in the world because it's fun and because we're trapped inside with not much else to do.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we didn't have a chat and chill yesterday because my paid game canceled on me. I depression napped for 6 hours, then threw up.
Fun.
Yeah.
That was an eventful Saturday, wasn't it?
I don't know how to feel any way other than how I'm currently feeling. So, last time we left off, this background music is being provided by Sirenscape, and it still is. Y'all thought I was starting, didn't y'all?
This counts as a paid game if we actually pay something for producing it, right? So you still have a paid game.
Oh, she's right. I love her, and she's right. Hey, the screen is all jacked up because Discord keeps jacking with the layout of the screen. Sorry. We could play D&D, or I could fix it. So.
Wait, you said turn my camera on so it jacks up even more?
Yes, do it. Do it. Start the fire.
Oh.
Everyone, turn your cameras on. I don't know. It may actually fix it for all I know. Oh! I see 2 people.
My face. My
I see 3 people.
face.
I see me. I see Meryl's chin. Wait, no, that wasn't Meryl's chin. That was Scotty's, Haley's chin.
Hey, look at it as just such an instigator.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm Izzet.
Yes. It fits perfect.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, my biggest issue is Zizva was visible, and now Zizva isn't. Let me test something.
Well, Tux doesn't have.
My
Yes,
camera's
it
not
worked.
really
She's
even
visible.
working currently, so...
Okay, so
Sadly.
I'm not going to say whose camera I had to turn off so Zizva would be visible, but it's the only person whose camera I can control.
Aww.
I mean...
No, as the DM, we need your camera.
Yeah.
No,
I can
you
help
don't.
We need your
needed.
camera.
Why? Y'all's are the reaction that people care about. Like, I am so pissed that I could not see
We
y'all's
need your
reaction.
NPC faces. Come on.
I was so pissed I could not see y'all's reaction during the Warzone
Dinner party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have another dinner party to make up for.
Oh.
This is not a dinner
This is-
party.
Yeah, this is something else.
Not a dinner party.
We're not sure what
We're
it
going
is,
to dinner, right?
but
It's
it's
like,
There will be food.
we're going to dinner,
About
or we're
that,
going to
I'll
be dinner.
explain about
Well,
the
that's-
eating when we get to it.
look, that's good enough for Grigum. He's like, it's the party and it's at dinner. Dinner party, good. We're done. The
Do
end
you
of
have
discussion.
poison immunity yet? That's the real question.
Oh, jeez.
As a monk,
That is a
because I
valid
forgot
question.
to look that up.
So
Hang
welcome
on,
to the
I
bonus
appear
roll.
to have accidentally gone somewhere else. He's like,
Welcome to the second side agency on the bonus roll. I'm trying to get our titling and stuff right. Ooh, Mordenkainen's. Ooh, Ravnica. Ooh,
I
damn
didn't
it.
launch the game for our music.
That one went
and
too
do that
fast.
still. I didn't
I think that
launch.
second one was Eberron.
Launch. Roll20.
No, that was Mordenkainen, then Volos, then Xanathars, then Ravnica.
Okay,
That
I
was
launched
close.
Roll20. I am now listening to Sirenscape, who our music comes from, and we like, and we are subscribed to.
I really
Yay.
should, contact them again to let them know that we're still doing this.
Also, it's kind of calm music for the fact that we opened a door.
Well, we're
you
not
more
into
than
this
open a
yet.
door. It's like,
I'm
So
trying
we
to remember.
opened a certain door
Uh-huh.
with yellow mold zombies, maybe. I'm not sure exactly.
Something like
There
that.
was
Had
a
a fight.
there was a corpse flower with a
Mhm.
bunch of zombies.
I didn't say what it was. There's a flower with a bunch of
Okay.
corpses around it that happen to be zombies. That's a corpse flower.
Yeah, and the flower was super pretty,
Could
and
be anything.
DM experience. I almost ran a very similar dungeon one time.
Hey, at least it wasn't like 3 different flowers.
So hi, I'm Ingrid.
There.
I'm Sisypha. I play Ingrid, a Golgari shaman who's currently helping with an Izzet equipment reclamation mission before possibly going to a Golgari ball. Hi, everyone.
Oh, that is
I am
so close.
Grigum, played by Damage. It's like,
Playing the role of Drunk Monk is also me.
yes. Yeah. let's do some Jackie Chan shenanigans this episode. Anyway. It's like,
Maybe not really close proximity to the corpse flower, though. Maybe some other event.
maybe like we'll just kind of carouse through a marketplace at some point. Who knows? Anyway, he's like, Grigum is a drunken master goblin monk of the Selesnya Conclave. He's like, he has a stick that gets better whenever he critically strikes something. Like, he has an endless flask of booze, and he's slowly becoming a lot more tolerant of everything that has been happening lately. He's sitting pretty and sitting good.
How Grigor
One of the
learned
two,
to stop
it's
worrying
like-
about the bomb.
That said, sitting pretty is up. Your mileage may vary on that. Depends on your artistic skill and how you feel about goblins. Moving on.
I am Merle. I play Rail Corvino. He is a priest. He is a priest of the Orzhov, technically, albeit somewhat under protest. He is also unwillingly engaged to another member of the party, and we're going to see how we can get rid of that.
I love that you're shaking your head and no one can see it because, see, this is why I
I see
argued
it.
for me not being
I see
visible.
it.
And yeah, he is the best dressed person in the room, no matter the room. He is an arcane trickster. Be careful around him. Watch your pockets. And he has a raven, which I will need to resummon when we get the chance, named Hermes Trimesticus.
Remember, flying your
However you
familiars
actually
into
pronounce that.
danger is dangerous.
Yeah, well, Hermes will be back after an hour and 10 gold.
And a secret.
I don't think you need to do that every time you resummon him.
Would I do that?
Well, I'd run out of secrets pretty quick.
Would you?
Oh, you weren't.
Eventually.
I mean, there's secrets you're keeping that you don't even know you're keeping yet.
True, but I can't say secrets I don't know I have.
Exactly. Okay. The only person whose camera is not running.
Okay, hey everybody, I'm Tuck789, brought to you by the Theater of the Mind. And I play Beardeer, the Simic Ranger, and nothing else.
All right, and now to welcome our newest member of the bonus roll for his, what is his, second or third? I've lost track. I'm too sober.
At least
second?
third.
Third, I would think.
Third, yeah, it is
I think
third.
third.
Yeah.
It is
Because there
third,
was the
yeah.
introduction, then there was the combat of last session, and then today. This is the third.
Wow, it goes fast. It feels like only a year ago we started this thing.
Welcome to the 30,000th episode of the bonus roll.
You're actually not that too far off. This
Ooh.
is number 38.
It's
Or 30. Wait, shiest. I forgot to
The
update the thing.
30,000th episode. We're really bad at uploading
Okay.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm really bad. I will yell at you about that later. Halo.
We're 39, I think.
Yeah, Halo, while I
Hey,
quickly edit this stream info to be up to date, why don't you go ahead and tell us about Frizz a little? I keep on saying Fritz.
it's all good. While he's doing this thing, I'm Halo. I play Frizz. I'm a member of the Izzet League. I'm the whole reason we're in this mess right now. I'm trying to find cool Izzet gear and, either repurpose it or shut it down so things don't explode. And hopefully we won't die trying. My third game. I'm pretty happy to be here. It's pretty fun. What else can I say to keep stalling?
What did you have for breakfast?
Okay, so
I had spaghetti because I didn't want to cook.
I know that feeling. Only I
Fair.
ended up cooking. So here's the
Right.
here's the problem. I'm doing our tags. I have roleplay dice, persistent campaign, and I have room for one more tag. I'm trying to decide between LBGTIQA plus, cooperative, or multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Cooperative.
Yeah, cooperative probably works.
Since y'all are actively
know.
cooperating with each other.
See,
Yeah,
it's-
like-
it's-
Yeah.
Which can be said, which, hey, like,
is sitcom a possibility?
Is what a?
Sitcom.
I mean,
I've been advertising us as a soap opera on Twitter.
so
Right.
here I got a couple new things. Like, I have start a watch party. I don't know what this does. I saw there was a thing about that, but I haven't actually clicked it until I just clicked it right now, and I don't know what is happening. Watch Prime Video
Who
shows and
knows?
movies together with your community. Oh, hey, cool.
Oh.
Hey, we can do an
Yeah.
MST.
Oh, we could pay.
Hey, y'all want to do like an MST
Yeah.
3K thing sometime?
as our characters,
Point, yeah.
sure.
If you want to. I don't have. Well, I have every character, I guess. Other than that, so
You can just play guest stars like, from the actual setting.
I don't know what that is.
that what MST.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
Oh, I'm so sad now. So, y'all may get interrupted by an ad running. I don't know how this works, but I have bought as much time for myself to find notes and get them loaded as I could, so I guess we have to do this goddamn combat.
I mean,
Mhm.
quick summary: we fought a couple shield golems, and one got disabled more than we wanted for Frizz to be able to reclaim it for the Izzet. The other
Yeah.
may be salvageable. And then this weird creature that could port around came and slashed at us with big claws.
Oh yeah, the Flayed Man fucked y'all up hard, didn't he?
So that's where we're at.
No, wait, no, it's the other way around. Y'all fucked the flayed man up pretty hard. And I had to give myself a how do you want to do this, didn't I?
But we
Yeah.
love Mavana, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Take that,
Like,
Matthew Mercer. I did
it
what you
helped.
did. It took 5 years to get you to kill your own character. They did it to me in less than 1.
So yeah,
Oh, right, I still
Yeah,
have
no,
a
it
temporary
helps.
token for Frizz. Sorry, go ahead, please.
yeah, I was gonna say it certainly helped that we fought a monster similar to it already, so we had our tactics down.
Y'all fought a monster similar to that?
Yeah, you know the thing from the other dungeon when we
I'm
were
not sure
exploring
we
it.
fought something similar to
Yeah,
that.
he had the
but-
hook thing that just grappled people upon striking at a distance.
Oh, you're talking about the harpoon arms.
Yeah. So we fought something similar to that.
I guess that's a fair argument. Harpoon's arm McGee was kind of similar.
Yeah, the only difference is this one was bigger and had, I want to say, a more effective AoE.
And the
And it
tactic
was
was
stealthy.
actually the exact opposite. Instead of being pinned so it couldn't pin more people, you wanted to not be pinned.
Yeah, he was very much trying to grab you and run away with you. Like a dude
Yeah.
like a creepy dude in a Santa
Yeah.
costume.
I figured it was an
Yeah, I
advance.
wasn't up for that.
We just finished watching the first season of Happy and I really enjoyed it.
Both seasons, or
No, just the first season. That's why I took the time to say the first season.
okay. Yeah, Happy's pretty great.
All right, I just realized why everything is faintly blurry. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Oh, I left the door open. There's going to be a cat in here that assaults me eventually.
So, I will sub in my substitute for a moment while I go handle that.
I also forgot glasses, but now I don't.
Yeah. If y'all don't wait up for me, I'll be right back.
Okay, so while Meryl is away, let's roll initiative then. Because that's totally something we can do without Meryl.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Aw,
If I remember correctly, that red thing was my storm sphere.
yeah.
that
Yes,
I
it
cast
was.
I cast it and then shut the door.
Yeah, we should probably resolve that first.
Maybe.
Am I present
Oh, right.
or?
Yeah, no, you've been wandering around in the mist for about, like, an hour now. You don't know how you got separated from everyone, but the sound of fighting eventually leads you to a rock wall. There is a very unhealthy-looking woman with, like, bark-like skin standing outside of it. As you approach, she looks at you, vanishes into the mist, and you are left wondering what just happened. The doorway before you has several claw marks in it, in the metal, and the door has been ripped from its hinges and thrown about maybe 20 feet away. You hear the sound of combat inside, then like someone casting a spell, and then please just drag your icon on, or do you need me to?
Okay, that's good enough for me.
And the north is where the entry door is if you want to come in from the north.
Yeah,
Oh.
you definitely don't want to go to the south.
My bad.
Oh.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Oh, I still have to clean up that stuff from that Kobold one-shot I ran.
Oh yeah.
I ran a Kobold one-shot on Thursday. I did not manage to down or kill a single person. I am disappointed in myself.
I take 1/4 responsibility for keeping the party alive.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
only 4 of us.
1/4 because you're one of the 4 party members, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's just take 30% each, because we had to teach them a lot.
I gotta say that
we did have people on.
I did not expect that final combat to go like that, and I am livid.
To put it in perspective, 8 kobolds, 2 of them were mages, 1 had a big shield.
8
I took
kobolds.
dodge action. We were behind a door. The light cleric lit them up after she cast Sanctuary. Before she could light them up, all of them got attack opportunities, and they all missed.
Yeah.
Every single one missed.
Yeah, I
They all
was
failed
pretty
the-
pissed about that too. No, it was 2 mages, a fighter kobold and 3 rogues. Level 2 rogues. And just... Nope. Okay, well, it's going to go a lot like this fight is, I imagine. Okay, so remind me how Storm Sphere works, because I am not to the point that I have Edict memory yet. Hold on.
So
I'm working on it, though.
Alright. So basically, I conjure a 20-foot sphere of whirling air. Remains for the duration, which I can concentrate up to 1 minute. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. The whole sphere area is now difficult terrain until the spell ends. Until this...
Go ahead.
Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere toward one creature I choose within 60 feet of that center. I make a ranged spell attack. I had an advantage on the attack roll if it's in the sphere, and on a hit, the target takes 46 lightning damage. Also, creatures within 30 feet of the sphere have disadvantage on perception checks made to listen.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a couple questions.
Mhm.
Feel free to say no to any of them. One, I'm assuming
Okay.
that you are and someone else are holding the door shut.
Yes.
You need to be able to see for your bonus action.
That was going to be my next question.
It's a creature I choose. So I'm assuming I need to see them,
Meaning
yes?
that as long as you are aware of them and they are within range.
So, no, then.
Yeah, because it doesn't say see. It says creature you choose, and you got a fairly decent look at all of them.
Yep.
Right, well, this will be easier if we do it in initiative count, so... Everyone roll initiative.
I already put mine in the roll 20. He's like, what?
Oh.
I got. He's like,
First
Grium is
roll.
getting a bit
Wow,
winded for a
7.
little bit for once.
Wait, how'd you roll a 1?
That's a 7.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
7?
wait, who rolled a 1?
Oh. No,
Rolled
no,
in that one, which is a 5. Or
Okay,
plus 5, so
5.
6 total.
6.
Sorry, there's a 1, like, on Grigum's character, and I was curious as to
Oh, no, that's how many key points he has left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we can use a short rest after this room. I'm just going to say that.
Okay,
Izzet could analyze some samples. I mean, we've only been like 20 minutes away from breakfast. We can afford a short rest.
Okay, Watcher has a 10. I don't know why y'all
Yeah,
are
let's
doing
just-
this like this. It's very difficult for me.
Oh, sorry.
You
What's
could
the
have still
best way to
called
get you
out
the
and have
initiative?
answered, but you weren't calling out, so I just typed 2.
Yeah, okay.
I only wrote it down
8.
because I jumped the gun on the initiative. I was like, I made my bed. I better lay in it.
Okay, Mavana rolls a... Damn! I actually should open her character sheet to see how many stupid numbers she adds to that stupid high number. Why did I give y'all an NPC and, I mean, a PC NPC and not a, like, sidekick? Oh, because Smite and Double Smite is awesome, right.
Yep. And we didn't
Also-
really have a tank.
Also, because Rail's mom can afford the best.
Truth.
Especially when the
The thing
best
is-
is like a family that basically went like, hey, yeah, we're going to basically give you all of our rights because you're awesome. -1.
The other truth is, if Rail dies, my backup character is not that far off from Mavana.
Okay.
They were a paladin. Or are a paladin, or will be a paladin. Tenses are hard.
Okay, so, first of the round, it is the Corpse Flower's turn. It starts its turn within the Storm Sphere. What does it have to do again?
Yeah, it needs to make the strength saving throw, which needs to contest my DC 17
Alright, well, it rolled a 14, so, yeah.
and takes 2d6.
Alright, go ahead and
They
roll.
needed to also make that saving throw at the start of when I cast a spell too.
Okay. So, we'll do that too. 12.
Yeah, so the first one will be a 9, and then another 9.
Cool! That's great, that's right. Damn. Oh, god damn it, that was a zombie I rolled for.
Makes me wish I had prepared spirit guardians today.
Thank you, Meryl.
Oh, it's the only thing more fun than danger zone is overlapping danger zones.
Okay. It won't do anything yet. Or, well, nope, it can't fit through that door, so no, it can't do anything yet. Alright, Mavana's turn. Mavana, seeing that y'all are there, will move over here and use the help action to help hold the door closed. Watcher's turn.
Watcher is just kind of chilling around. He's gonna go say hi to Kay.
Alright. Watcher goes, flutters over, and lands on Kay. They do it like a kind of a totem pole thing. It's super freaking adorable. Da, 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 da. And then it's Ingrid's turn.
So we can't really see through the door. We
Nope.
know there's a spell cast in there already. I mean, Ingrid's going to hold an action for Eldritch Blast, just kind of go through the motion of the incantations and hold back the last word in case anyone opens the door.
Alright, could someone confirm that they can hear Tux for me?
Yeah.
Okay, because...
Did somebody ask me something?
No, I'm just sober, and wondering why it took, like, the second round of combat for you to tell me your initiative. Okay. Come on, something work, please. Okay. I'm sorry, I blanked out there for a second. You said you were... Hello? Can anyone hear me?
No.
So...
We're back.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Will
you're
we be
back.
Yeah. So I just spent 3 minutes berating Tux with 2 dead air.
Dang it.
Okay, video has reconnected. We're still waiting for the stream to reconnect. Unhide. Oh man,
I feel like what we need to do is look into if we can reset the glitch photo to our own whatever thing
I don't know what that
for a
means.
fourth type image.
Alright, so apparently I skipped Faradir because Faradir didn't tell me his initiative. Oh hey, we're back live!
Yay!
So, Faradir, since you're at the start of the initiative, you come in and everyone is doing basically hanging around in the hallway while it sounds like there's a typhoon happening in the next room. I see your square lighting up, but I do not hear your words. Does anyone hear Faradir? I see everyone's screen lighting up, but I don't hear any words. Give me a minute.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Do you know how cheap it is to build a guillotine? You can do it with your tax returns. So I have no sound from Demage, I have no sound from Halo Cat, I have no sound from Meryl. Yep, still don't hear y'all. Tux, can you say something? Okay, Zizva, can you say something? Yeah, I'm hearing no one. Restarting it again. Okay, I hear singing. Now you're my computer sound settings isn't the problem, hon, because it was working 30 seconds ago.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Good.
Let's do this systematically. Faradir, are you there?
Hello.
Hi.
Sound check.
Why did it take you a full round to tell me your initiative? I'm kidding. No, it's fine.
I figured. Okay.
Okay. Meryl, say something.
Something.
Halo, say something.
Also something.
Demage, say something.
Albatross.
Woman I love more than anything in this world, say you love me.
VGM Gyarados. Also, hey Tux, why don't you make that crossbow thingy glow?
Okay.
That sounded inappropriate and I love it.
Nope. That would be a 16.
Okay. So, Tux, you arrive, there's a sound of howling storm through a window. Mavana, Rail, and a random dude that you think you recognize but you didn't really talk too much are standing next to the doorway.
No, I was in deep conversation with Frizz. So I'm going to take it that clearly there's something bad behind the doorway, and as somebody with ranged weaponry, I'm going to stand by Ingrid because I don't know what we're fighting, but it's pretty clear we're fighting, and they are beyond this doorway. These are my assumptions.
There's a pillar in the way? Question mark. By the way, this whole thing.
He's got sharpshooter. It's fine. No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. Yeah, never mind. You're. Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I guess more realistically, I'd be here.
Yep.
Yeah, just give me a heads up.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's the
Zizma.
master.
That's fair.
Like, don't worry about it.
Zizma, hun, I am not doing great. Can you tell me what you did on your turn again, please?
I just readied Eldritch Blast and then told Faradir he should see if he can get his crossbow to glow.
Okay, so I love this. Equilibrium thinks just from now on, whenever there's a glitch, that we're just singing.
He just burst into a spontaneous musical number.
I mean, I'm as much a fan of Buffy as anyone else. Okay, so
As
it's
much as I would love a roleplay group that does their entire sessions as an improv musical, I don't think we're the talent pool for that.
No, like, at best,
I am
we'd be like,
unqualified.
Never know until you try.
Hold on. Let me try something. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga
I
chaka.
can't stop this feeling.
no.
Okay.
I am up for the challenge.
All right. Zombie 1 rolls its strength saving throw. It fails horribly. It then rolls its. That was the strength saving throw for when you initially cast it. Here's the strength saving throw for now. It also fails horribly. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, roll again, or do you just want to keep the nines?
Roll again. I'm
All right,
hoping.
just checking.
I'm hoping that it'll roll low.
Well, first one's then also a 9,
Of course it is.
and then another 9. God damn it!
Of course it is.
Okay,
Let's
one.
just get the nines now, right?
Yeah. Okay. So clearly the universe is telling me something. Let's see.
God.
That's also a fail, and that's also a fail. That's another 18. That's. Oh, hey, that's a success on one. That's a 19. And
19
a
will
17. Hey, Zombie C is
17 will
doing
succeed.
okay.
Cool.
Zombie D, however, is back to roll. Oh, yep,
Sorry.
that's a fail. And a fail. Well, that wasn't brutal and trivializing. Okay, I'm going to have to ramp the difficulties up a lot. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Oh
Rel,
no.
you're up.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I can't do it now.
Sorry, you said rails up?
Yeah,
Okay. So, the door is staying closed.
you know what's
That's the
great?
best I can- Say
Intelligence
it again?
3 zombies and an intelligence 7 flower. The flower is smart enough to figure out I need to open the door, but the flower can't get to the door.
Meanwhile, the zombies are like, this is an entranceway, why isn't it opening, as they push against a pull door.
Yeah. I'm just going to go for the simple thing, and
Hit on Mavana.
Which one? They're all pretty simple.
well, dang it, Mavana's already using her action to help me.
Yeah,
Uh,
because she has no idea what you're doing, so she assumed you're doing something important, because blind loyalty.
Oh,
aw. Hell with it.
don't open it. Don't do it.
Can
But
I
it's so
s-
tempting.
Can I say
I know,
Did I-
Ralph, but don't do
It's so
it.
tempting.
Did I take any damage last combat?
no?
No?
No. You fucked the guy up pretty hard and you took no damage.
No, the short rest
Wow.
will just be for the key points in my spells in case, other dangers.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what I should be doing on my turn.
Rail's the only person actually there to hold it. Well,
Nothing. The Izzet have it covered. This
Yeah.
this is his workplace. He knows what he's doing.
You could hang out with
I
your
guess.
cousin.
Probably.
more like does we're holding the door closed. The door swings inward. Is there like a
Yeah.
handle or something
Yeah. If by handle you
Yeah.
mean a
that we can
upgraded
grab onto
bar.
to try to?
Yeah, it's a bar
Yeah.
door.
Oh wait, so I thought you said we can't see through it.
No, you can. They
Oh.
can't.
Okay, that simplifies. Okay, I thought I didn't have a line of sight. All right. In that case,
Because
I'm
they're
going
in
to.
like a fucking windstorm.
Yeah.
I can't see the plant itself though. I don't have line of
No.
sight on that. I'm going to just toll the dead on the nearest zombie.
Sure.
I did not think attacking was a possibility.
Zombie A. He's already pretty fucked up, but let's see. That's a wisdom save, right?
Yes, it is.
Hey, let's see how. Whoa, whoa!
Whoa.
Wow!
Wow.
That's a natural 20,
Impressive.
so 18. You know,
Fair
I have
enough.
to say,
Nothing happens.
D&D Beyond's Combat Tracker and Combat Builder and Beyond 20, I am loving this combo. Okay, so, Rail, anything else to do after you played some music for the zombie?
Oh dear.
I didn't think attacking was a possibility either, but I'm good with holding my action.
You know what?
I described
Just
the
for
doors
simplicity's
as
sake.
bars last time. Y'all even looked through
I'm
it to
going
see, like, the opening. I'd like to avoid the push
True.
puzzle.
I'm
It's
going
been
to
a
cast
week.
Spiritual Weapon
Oh my fucking god, has it been a week.
because
alright.
I can. I have a bonus action. Spiritual Weapon. Gonna plop it right down. How to do the draw tool. There. Spiritual Weapon there. And it's gonna take a swipe at the southmost of the zombies.
Ping it for me?
Did I not just draw the shape? Does it not show up for you?
Oh no, I'm just having fun.
Hmm.
Okay, southwest zombie,
So-
that's 1, 2, 3. That is zombie C.
What
That's
does the weapon manifest as?
Oh right, you've never seen this show before.
Yeah.
Alright, so rolling an attack. Let's see what one I roll.
Unless he has changed it, it takes the
Oh.
form of a large wooden bird on a walking stick.
I actually
Okay.
changed it last time I cast it. It was a duplicate of the.
Oh
Raven's
right,
talon.
it's now a giant dagger with a raven's head with red glowing eyes. What was your roll?
Okay.
Roll was a 13 plus 8.
Well, that is significantly higher than the 8 AC it has. Go ahead and roll
All
damage.
Damage is 1d8 plus 4. Total is 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Finally, did something useful this turn.
Boris, he trusted you. He obviously didn't watch the show regularly.
Okay, so this giant dark dagger manifests in the air and just impales a zombie. and then floats around for a bit with the zombie hanging off of it before the zombie slides off.
Yep. And that's Rail's turn.
Alright, Grigum's up.
Grigum is gonna pop a squat and pull out some booze. He's like, and just pass the turn. There's not really much he can do at this point.
Okay.
Other than just watch the door. He's like,
I will tell myself you took the help other action or the defense action or something like that to make
I'll
myself
consider
feel like
this a
this
defensive action.
To make myself feel like this encounter hasn't just become like a shooting gallery. Alright, Frizz, I know I am going to regret asking this, but what do you do on your turn?
I'm going to use my bonus action first
Uh-huh.
to attack the corpse flower with the lightning bolt from the sphere.
Yeah, you should be able to see it. Or, wait, you don't need to see it, right?
I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
I just need to know it's there.
Camera's off, gear.
Whose camera is off?
Gear's reconnecting.
Oh.
Let's see. I have an advantage on it because it's in sphere. That is 12 plus 9, 21.
Sorry, I had a stroke when you said a really big number.
It is a 21 hit.
Yeah, a 21 will hit.
Cool. And that is, let's see, 6, 10, 15 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm dodging. For whatever reason.
Because, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because with that kobold thing, I played a rogue, and I'm so used to dodging and how good it is. It's just an instinct now.
Alright, Fairdeer, you're up. Please, mock my flower some.
You know that thing about a shooting gallery? Oh, I'm gonna move here, and I think I'm attacking this one.
Alright, so you have your auto crossbow out, right?
Yes.
Fizz, could you please make a history roll for me?
It's low. I'm not even gonna...
Is it higher than 10?
5 is not higher than 10.
Okay, never mind. Nothing matters. Oh, wow. I shouldn't say stuff like that. I may start anyway, yeah. Fairdeer, please resume your turn. Sorry for the interruption.
Does a 10 hit?
10? Yes. Which zombie were you shooting?
I don't...
B.
This one.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
For the first attack.
All done. 13 plus 5 is 18. Okay, it's dead.
Yay!
For the one behind it, that's going to be 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
For the on one. Nine
9?
on this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. That's 14. And it dies. Alright, anything else?
I'm going to have, I guess, K move up and take a defensive assistive action for Rail.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. He's being spiritual support.
Yes, he will defend Rail if anything tries to attack Rail. That's my turn.
Much appreciated.
Alright. It's the corpse flower's torn. The corpse flower is torn, guys!
Aw.
The corpse flurs.
It better
turn.
be.
No one's within 10 feet of it. No one's within 10 feet of it.
Can I make it strength saving throw?
Yeah, I'm just reading something real quick.
Just check.
Unsecured dead within 10 feet and... Okay.
I'd like to note that my held actions for if anything gets near the door.
Okay. Alright, so strength saving throw is a 15.
Nope, that is 4 damage.
Alrighty. 4 damage. The corpse flower will use its action to grab one of the dead zombies and stuff it within its body.
Ew,
Hmm.
that's kind of horrifying.
And seeing it can't occupy the same space, how much movement does it have? Oh shit, this thing can move!
Yeah.
5,
Luckily, it's
10.
difficult terrain.
Oh, yep, that
Uh-oh.
would be it then. Yeah, there we go. He could move.
Uh-oh.
He can't spend end his turn occupying the same space as the whatchamacallit. Spiritual
The
weapon.
zombie? Ah.
I just locked it in
Why not?
place.
I don't think
Because
it occupies the space.
it's a hostile force.
Oh.
Yeah, do
Okay.
you want to stand right on the same space as a giant floating fuck off dagger?
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so all it can do is eat one of its minions, so then it's done. Ivana's turn. She kind of looks around awkwardly and takes a sip of water from her water skin, realizing that she is really not needed for this fight. What does Watcher do?
He's just gonna come back to my cloak because his buddy ran away.
Aw. Okay, what does Ingrid do?
Well, they don't seem to be approaching the door, so she'll go ahead and fire Eldritch Blast at the plant monster.
Yeah, let me put it like this. Turkey... Wait, can you see it from your angle?
Yes, I can show you the line of sight if you want. I'm
Uh,
pretty sure I have it because...
No, I trust you if you say yes.
Sitting in the column.
She has sharpshooter. I just assume
I
everyone
mean,
has sharpshooter.
if you want me to move, I can.
I will be honest, I have kind of written this off. I am just letting it play through on the off chance one of y'all get an awesome roll.
So do you want me to roll the Eldritch Scatter Shots then?
You're going to use Eldritch Scattershot? Yes,
I mean,
please
the
do.
blast, I mean. Do you want me to roll the blast?
Yeah. I'm not going to steal y'all a chance to have a moment of awesome just because, this fight that I carefully selected and planned for, but then think, oh, wait, they're in an enclosed area. This could go badly.
I'll just roll anyway since you're not answering.
Hey, can someone... Okay, can you hear me?
Shoot.
I can hear you.
Okay, I said, twice. Yes, roll it.
Okay, that didn't come through. 12, natural 20,
God damn.
26, and 25.
Yeah, so every single one of those will hit.
Dang.
I'm just gonna go to my dice roller.
Okay.
5d10 plus 20. 41 damage?
Soul. 41, confirmed?
Yeah, and it just pushes it against the wall with each hit a little
Yeah.
bit.
So, y'all hear this rustle, y'all can't really see it, but there's a smashing sound as this giant plane impacts the wall 4 times. Okay.
Nice.
So let's see. Zombie 1 is dead, Zombie 2 is dead, Zombie 3 is let me put it like this: turkeys drown in storms, and they have a higher intelligence than zombies. So
It's fair.
it doesn't see an active threat it can reach, so it's hanging out next to the plant like it's supposed to. Same thing with D. Rail, you're up.
They take storm
Alright.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
strength saving throws.
Yep. Let's see here. That's a 2 and a 19.
Fail. 8 damage. That succeeds. So the 2 takes 8 damage.
Okay. And then it's Rail's
So-
turn.
Rail is going to get into melee.
Really?
No, he is not. He's reckless, but he ain't that reckless. He's going to Toll the Dead, the closest zombie,
Okay.
and depending on how that goes, he's going to spiritual weapon either that or the other zombie.
So it rolled a 7 on its wisdom modifier. I can tell you this, it has taken damage.
All right. So 2d12. Dang it, I gotta find the d12s again. That's a d10. No, that's d12. Okay, first try. 2d12. That's 11 plus 9. 20 damage.
Okay.
20 necrotic damage, so I don't know if they have, like, resistance to it.
No, not to that. Hold on. Let's see if I roll a 25 with their +3 con.
Oh.
Huh?
They're zombies. They're hard to kill.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Dang.
Any
Keeps
other
on
time, I
walking.
would be impressed by that. That it's still dead though.
Aw. Alright, in that case, spiritual weapon attack against the other zombie.
Okay.
Call it Mr. Weed Whacker.
So
Or
I
don't,
actually-
because it just rolled an 11.
That'll hit.
Sorry, what's that, Griggum?
I was gonna say, so I just took the time to make a token for the spiritual dagger. I don't know if anyone wants me to drop it anyway.
Send it to me on Discord, and I will upload it and put it in Meryl's thing.
Much appreciated. Alright, so let's roll the damage.
Like maybe not
Is-
the most accurate thing, but nonetheless, it
Dang.
definitely looks dark, mysterious, like vaguely ghostly, I guess.
Sounds awesome to me. And that was 11 damage.
11? Okay, let's see here. So, that's a 14. Hey! The dagger stabs through the thing. It goes limp on the blade, falls to the ground, and then after a second it stands back up.
Dang. Impressive.
Wow.
You gotta give him... what's the word? Persistence. You gotta give him points for persistence.
Okay, I think that's everything for Rail.
Yes, sorry, that isn't the entirety of Rail's turn.
Brigham, you're still drinking?
Yep, it's taking defensive action.
Alright, Frizz, you're up. Go ahead.
Let's see. 11 plus 9. Dirty 20 on the corpse flower for the lightning bolts.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright, that'll be 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 5 is 13 lightning.
13 lightning.
So I feel like every time now that Griggum says taking a defensive action, I'm going to assume he means drinking.
Pretty much, just full on relaxing, like drunken master style, like Jackie Chan film type of thing, where it's like he looks defenseless but isn't.
Alright, Fair
After
Deer.
this, well,
Just kind of like
so after this, what we need to do is get Griggum a helmet and have like his flask, like one of those beer hats,
No.
so that he's not taking up an arm to drink. He's just sipping from a straw.
He fights with his elbows anyway, so what does that matter?
Muay Thai.
Griggum, can I switch places with you?
Switch places with which of us?
Which,
Griggum?
Griggum. Fair Deer wants to castle with Griggum.
Sure.
Okay. Like you can go where I was if you want, Kirkham. Or anyways, so I figure at this point I actually have a possible angle to hit the corpse flower, so I will
Yeah.
attempt to do so.
Okay.
That's a 7 or 24
Yeah, that'll
to
hit.
hit. Yes. Okay. Damage.
How much?
And
How much damage?
Sounded like a 17.
Sorry, 14.
14.
Ah.
All I heard was the teen. And it's like, yeah, we've been there.
Okay. And then 24 to hit again.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 damage.
Okay, give me that, the first part of that again.
15
15.
damage.
15 damage. Okay, Corpse Flower is looking pretty ragged. Anything with your bonus action?
I do have spells. I haven't really looked at that.
I love that Fairder's
think that
actually
really
thinking about
helps.
using his spells for like the first time.
Yeah, cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Ugh.
Not really necessary.
I don't know if it's that necessary. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. It's the Corpse Flower's turn again. It still can't move very far.
If we have music, please dial it back.
So it will grab another zombie corpse and eat that. Because that's literally all it can do right now. Mavana's turn. She gives Kay a few pats. He probably enjoys it.
Accepts.
Aw.
Watcher's turn.
Because Kay is an excellent dog.
Watcher's chatting about talking with Valora and stuff.
Okay.
Because they stayed up later into the night because they don't sleep.
Makes perfect sense. Ingrid's turn.
I'll throw a few more blasts at the direction of the plant.
Okay.
Hits. Definitely hits. Definitely hits. And 12?
Yeah, that'll hit.
39. I'm actually rolling low on the damage.
I'm
but
sorry, did you say 39?
Yes.
How do you want to do
because
this?
You let me invest in the business's money and getting a magic item. So Ingrid aims at the base of it, like harvesting, and has the force go together to hit the stem.
Okay, so the energy blast, just like the repeated little flickering, becomes like just a sustained beam for a second as you sweep it across the bottom of it, and there's just like a moment where the flower stills, and then it just kind of topples over to the side.
Well, I almost feel a little sorry for it.
Okay, so let's see.
No.
Zombie 1 is dead, Zombie 2 is dead, Zombie 3 makes a strength check. That's a 4. So, yeah.
7 or 9 damage.
How much?
9.
9? Okay, con save. It does not make the con save, it dies. Woo!
So, since I rolled to know about these last time,
Yeah.
do I know if it's safe to approach now that the corpse flower is dead?
Yes. And that it is safe to approach now that the corpse flower is dead.
Okay. Do I have in my poison kit one of those mushroom spore isolating globes?
Yes.
I want to go and try to isolate the little flower.
Okay. You're just going to try and capture the bloom?
Yeah. Because they don't bloom very often.
I assume you're going to have.
Are you familiar with this
Frizz
species?
drop the storm sphere first.
You know, I'm dropping it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use Mage Hand also. So I'm just getting a little closer so I can use Mage Hand.
Okay. Yeah. No. You make a survival roll for me just to represent, harvesting and.
Well, 8.
It's not a hard roll. You've done this before. That you got it. As long as you had rolled more than a 5, you would have been fine.
And then I put that in the biggest file I can find and tuck it away.
Okay. So the lesson I have from this is that I need to radically increase the challenge rating of y'all's encounters.
No.
No, it's fun.
Because that was a CR 8 and 3 low-level CRs.
I mean, yeah.
I did burn a spell slot on it.
So
I burned a pretty high level spell slot.
let's see. I guess maybe something the Astral Dreadnought range y'all could handle.
Oh my god.
No. Please no.
I do have that backup character.
I've got my present for Valoria now.
Welcome to the donjon.
Yay.
Alright, let's see if we can get out of the dungeon in one piece.
So guys, do y'all want to take a break? Sit around, have some lunch?
Somehow I'm not feeling like salad.
Well, I mean, I have these mushroom bars if you would like that.
Somehow I'm feeling less like that. I'm feeling awfully carnivorous all of a sudden. I don't know. Let's see.
Short rest or no short rest, guys?
Did Grigham just fall asleep?
Okay,
Yeah.
short rest.
All right then.
I'm fine with everything that's happened.
I lose my temporary hit points during that hour.
Alright. Who is standing watch? Or do we want to just go into one of these rooms and close the door behind us?
Well, it's a short rest, so.
Oh yeah, it's still an
Like,
hour. Alright.
Yeah, but it more or less is
We don't have to
the
be a
idea
spook
that
point.
we've rolled out the picnic blanket and just started to have lunch. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will use a
pretty
hit
much.
die. 1d8 plus 3 health back.
Alright, so y'all take a short rest. Y'all have pretty much. Yeah. Nope, that wouldn't be a problem. That wouldn't be a problem. That wouldn't be a problem.
I heal a whole 4 damage.
Where is my stuff? That's not there anymore. Why is that not there anymore? Oh well, that's fine. Wow, I need to really organize my notes better. Alright, so an hour later.
We are all killed by Dwergar.
No, there. For some reason, that's one of my biggest issues with Ravnica is no dwarves.
Oh, you can always put them in there.
I mean,
I
I've
mean, we
added
have
half elves and half orcs.
I mean, I will say that they have made it canon that it is possible for people of other realms to travel to Ravnica and out again.
Oh yeah, y'all have met a few.
Yeah.
Well, Frizz, Lugar, I don't think there's any samples in that room. I mean, did you want to go check it out? It's safe now.
There is a
Sports
door
are
at the
all
far end you can spot.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. Let me update one thing. Let's see. I'm gonna make a perception check just to see if there's anything else in this room.
Sure, go ahead.
That one. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk in.
I mean,
All right,
there's
make
traps.
a dexterity saving throw
There you go.
as you walk past here.
Another nat one, and
Uh,
Yeah, I just.
traps, huh?
Okay, so let's see here. That
Yeah.
is basically my new meta.
The meta is traps.
8 bludgeoning damage as the sidewall slams into you.
oh,
And then retracts back into its spot.
No, he figured out how to down the party. Through
So-
combat with simple traps.
Okay, folks. Put away D&D. We're now playing Night Trap.
You can adjust your
No.
counter, Grigum.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to do that.
We still
This
meant
is
to check for traps, Frizz.
I thought I checked for traps. I didn't see any.
You still see
The rest of the room looks pretty
Yeah,
clear.
the rest of it seems pretty good.
I guess I'll go see
Yeah.
if I can disable whatever he did.
Sure, make a thieves' tools check.
Okay, which for me is just a flat dex check.
Wait, we checked the other room for traps, not this one. This one. The other one.
No,
What?
I looked in here.
You looked in
So
there,
you-
there's no
you
traps.
see her get out all the little tools from her bird bones on the back of her cloak, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong spot.
Maybe. Oh no.
Then I move back so that Rail can take a look.
I'll back up.
Alright, let's get looking in here. Casting Mage Hand. Checking for any tripwires, any possible pressure plates, any unusual give in the floors or ceiling.
Make a perception check.
Alright.
Prince starts
Yeah,
to
what would
move
do 20 go?
closer to Mavana, then realizes she get between Rail and Mavana, and then moves to the side by Kay.
Oh dear.
She's
That's
not a
that's how you
bear.
get trampled.
Don't,
No, she's just like a freight train.
Mavana. I could use some more practice with these lock things sometimes. You're really good at it.
Alright,
Oh,
perception is
Takes me a while. but yeah.
21, but my passive is 22.
Cool. Yeah, you totally find like a pressure plate under the 10 by 10 foot square in front of you, just like the other side of the facility.
Right. Which means there's likely another trap on the other side of all of this. Can I try to trigger the pressure plate without standing in front of that piece of the wall that swung out?
Trigger it? Yeah, sure. You just push down on it.
Right, so yeah, I'm going to try to trigger it to swing up and then disable it the way I did the other one on the other side.
Okay, make a
Like a mess
thieves'
with
tools
mechanism.
check.
Alright. That is... how a... Hang on, Thieves' Tools is straight roll plus proficiency plus which stat?
Dexterity plus proficiency if you're proficient. in it.
Dexterity. Alright, how does a 22 suit? Yeah.
So what you do is you take your pry bar, you lift up the floor panel just a little, take a thin rod with a bit of a hook and snip at the tip of it, extend it out, probe the mechanism a little, find where the pressure plate joins to the piston that fires the slider, and disconnect that.
Alright. So that's one trap down. There's always another. Let's see. Last time, I thought I was being smart, and I asked Brigham to just avoid that area entirely. This time, I'm going to very cautiously move forward. I really need to get some weights or something heavy, something that I can roll forward.
Like a goblin.
Like a goblin, but less squishy. I do have the
Someone
stone.
with armor?
Something that we don't want to risk being. Something we don't care about if it gets damaged.
I like
is
that
the important
Fairdew
thing.
just
Is that a goblin armor?
I was about to say for a second there, it sounded like Tux was advocating for walking Mavana into traps.
No.
No. Let's see.
Or
I can
no
only
goblin.
use the stone of Earth Elementals once per day, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not going to use it on this. I am going to... search. Can I determine any kind of pressure plates over here? Do these appear to be trapped at all?
In the area directly in front of you?
Yes.
Are you poking around for it, or are you just giving it a quick once-over look?
Poking around with the invisible mage hand.
Investigation roll, please.
Okay, that is going to be... What's the roll? That's a 19.
19. This is a bit more complicated. It looks like the 10-foot panel in front of you is broken up into 4 different trigger segments.
Oh, interesting. And these pressure plates in the floor are... Well, are there pressure plates in the floor that I can determine,
Yeah.
first off? They're most likely calibrated to more than 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Alright. How to set it off without
Basically,
getting myself
each of the
skewered or
squares
burnt.
is a different pressure plate and a
Right.
different trigger.
But they're all just...
Without removing the plate, the floor panel, you can't see how they're connected to the plate under the wall.
Right.
But you'll remember that at the other end, depending on where Grigham stood or landed, the plate moved in different ways.
Interesting. Hey, I have to say this about you, Izzet types. You're certainly not lax when it comes to creative traps.
I mean, to be fair, when aren't we creative?
Let's see.
I'm sorry, I'm talking and I forgot I'm muted. He's like,
Oh no.
yeah, Grigham walks up and it's like, you put all that effort into making something that just simply shoves you really hard into something hard.
But in creative ways.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm going to carefully try to set off this pressure plate.
That one? Okay. When you trigger it, the wall segment here swings up to here and locks in place for a few seconds before returning to its original position.
Aha! Alright, so it would lock whoever is in the other area into that area. Alright, can I do that again and then attempt to mess with the machinery?
Do you want to trigger it, wait for it to lock into position, and then mess with the machinery?
Well, we need to look at that area, right?
That's true. Alright, might be better to just disable the trigger if I can.
Alright, go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check. Wow. Thieves' Tools tech. Thieves' Tools tech!
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Sure.
Okay, that is 25 plus 3, 28.
Okay, so you spend a moment praying, and then you use the same trick, basically, using a pry bar and that little tool with a snipper and an extended hook to pry up the floor panel and then remove the little joining peg that connects the floor panel to the pressure actuator.
Ah, yes. The Rail makes the universal prayer. Oh God, please don't let me screw this up. Alright, so that is hopefully this one.
Yep.
Deactivated, so step over here carefully and see what I can see.
Looking through down the hallway, you see a ballista. It looks like at one point it would have fired down, but it's kind of run its course. It's old, the wood is rotten, decaying. There's a slight mildewy smell from in the room.
Of course, this one's broken. Alright.
I prefer that it's broken and not like active and shooting at us.
I'm going to continue checking for pressure plates.
Sure thing, go ahead. Are you making a, are you just looking it over, or are you poking around and checking stuff?
I suppose I'll keep poking around with the invisible mage hand, because why else do I have it?
Alright, another investigation roll then, please.
Oof, that is a 14.
14? Yep, no, you don't see any pressure plates on this one.
And I will step onto this like an asshole.
There is a loud, like, sound, and the ballista gives, like, a lurch, like it was trying to fire, but it's in such poor state that it has nothing to fire, and, like, you see some wood break.
Alright. Whew, okay. I am going to not move, but I'm going to attempt to open, and if it's locked, unlock the door.
Alright, so...
Okay in there? Do you want anyone to come in with you?
I'm alright. I'm just grateful that not all Izzet engineering is apparently flawless. Same setup as on the other side, some kind of ballista trap which I set off, but this one seems to have been a little bit broken down over time. If you follow me, take the inside path of the curve. Those should be mostly disarmed.
So, Mavana, whenever he says he's fine, but you can follow anyway, it usually means that he wants backup.
She kind of nods a little and follows behind.
You're not wrong.
The doorway is, it's not locked, but there is a large amount of fungus growing over the bottom of it. It appears to have become stuck in place due to this growth.
Interesting. Can I try to burn some of it away with Produce Flame?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to try to burn some of it away with Produce Flame.
Awesome. Alright, so, Ingrid, you round the corner and see Meryl throwing fire at one of the mushrooms. Make a nature check for me real quick.
Sure. 24.
24? You recognize the mushroom that he is about to ignite and fire as having, pretty, not extreme, but, you know, so a decent level of hallucinogenic properties.
Hold a moment. Just,
What?
so, at that particular one, it's not poison, but if you disturb the spores with, say, fire and smoke and spread them, we'll probably all be seeing dancing mushrooms for an hour or two.
Ah.
These mushrooms dance?
Well, I mean, this one was moving around.
Not as... Right. Alright. In that case, how would you recommend we get through this door? There may be more traps I haven't noticed, but...
I mean, you could just try not to disturb the mushroom, or I could try to harvest it and just move it carefully.
Alright, do you think it's likely to disgorge spores if I just push on the door?
Do I think that with my 24 in nature?
It does not look fully grown, or to the point that it's ready to spore yet. You're fairly sure that if he had burned it, it would probably have been bad, but just trying to move it or using strength to force the door open probably won't have too much of a negative effect. It'll hurt the mushroom, though.
Well, they're not usually supposed to be growing inside the buildings. They're supposed to be up where we can harvest them normally. So if you take a step back, Rel, I'll move it.
All right. No worries. And Rail's going to carefully step back here.
I'm gonna
Right
go
in front
here
of her.
and
Well,
harvest
she can
it,
pass through.
and then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna deposit it right there.
Okay. It's a small little mushroom, so it does not trigger the pen. You basically just set it down, and it's a mushroom. It's not going to thank you or anything like that. But it seems okay.
I scooped some
But it
dirt with
seemed
it
like
when
such a fun guy.
Imagine what you could have done if y'all hadn't avoided the monocoid colony.
Oh. We could still head down there eventually.
Oh, well, I guess
Never
you
know where the
were in
story
a
will take
coma.
us. Oh, that too.
Well, speaking of mushrooms, I heard a really cool mushroom story when I was visiting Farkeet.
Really? What did you
Yeah.
hear?
Oh, their monocoids were actually brought in by Rithin and Kalin from a camping trip.
Interesting. Like intentionally?
I thought it was cute.
I suppose they are at that when they're not at war with
It was years ago. I mean, they were only like 40 at the time.
To be fair, that's pretty accurate to how most non-indigenous species of animals got introduced into things. Oh, we thought they were cute, so we put them into a climate that wasn't acclimatized to it, and they killed everything.
Yeah, well, yesterday I was admiring a couple of starlings outside my window in New York. Starlings are European.
I feel bad that the mushroom and mold war went so bad for them.
Well, didn't we find the thing that they were looking for, or am I mistaken on that?
No, we got transported to the surface to be part of the incursion.
Oh, right. We kind of left that off.
As the
midway.
kids say, fucked right off.
Oh.
So the mushroom has been removed from the door. It looks like the door can probably be opened now without much issue.
All right. So I'm going to carefully push it open with the mage hand.
Yep, just
And
kind
move
of
to over here.
swings open a little bit. It kind of hits the ballista a little, but
All right.
not enough to block the passageway.
I'm going to move through the door.
All right.
Survey the room.
Like the room on the other side, this has like a pretty large fungal growth right next to the doorway. The other doorway in the room.
All right. Are these more of those fun-loving spores you were talking about, Ingrid?
Is the space next to you clear? I'll go take a look.
I'm going to take a quick look for traps.
All right, go ahead.
This one is perception.
Mhm.
That is... what's 19 plus 12?
Enough that I'm confident to move to that
31, yeah.
spot. Depending on description.
There's a giant-ass ballista next to you.
Tiptoe
I wasted a
around
high
it
roll on that.
and get a look at the mushroom.
These are the same mushrooms as before, but these look like they've already spored, which is weird because if they all start growing at the same time, they should be at relatively the same cycle in their life cycle. These are also significantly larger.
Yeah, these seem to have already spored, so I don't think you'll have any issue moving them around. It is strange to note, though. I'll let Valora know later, or maybe Tears.
Ba-da-dee, ba-dee-da. I'm blue. Nope, can't sing.
Oh. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
That's it.
I think that means we better do something because once the DM starts singing, it's like 3 seconds until
Yeah.
treble.
I'm going to set the spores on fire.
Okay.
No, I'm not going. Nope. Rail is my high wisdom character.
Is he?
He is. He has higher wisdom than his player, which is saying something.
Alright. You see through the bars, there is a weird purple glow bathing one of the mushrooms that is like twitching and writhing slowly.
Interesting. Ingrid, what does your Golgari education tell you about that?
I roll another nature check.
Yes, please.
21.
That's weird.
They really ought not to be doing that. That's what it says. So I think once we get these samples, perhaps we ought to reclose this door.
Perhaps.
Like, this is the same species that is in this area, but it's glowing, it's writhing slightly, and it has weird white protrusions growing on the top of it. It looks
Magic
almost...
Mage Hand. Poke it.
I
know I just said Magic Mage Hand. Invisible Mage Hand, poke it.
To the physical mage hand.
Huh.
Actual hand of the
Hold
mage.
your breath if you're doing
So,
anything.
I need everyone within 30 feet of you. Hold on, within 30 feet of that point, so... Because it goes around corners.
I figure.
Jeez.
It's a big-ass mushroom, yeah.
That will be everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Except for Lugar.
Except for Lugar, yeah. He's hanging out by the
Alright.
entryway.
Mystical Black, don't feel me now.
At 18.
18, you're fine.
Me too.
You're fine.
I have 19.
17.
17, you're fine. What was yours?
Yeah, 17 as well.
What was yours, Frizz?
19.
19? What was, K's?
I want to say like 18. It was a 17 roll. I don't know what his constitution is.
Alright, Mavana rolled a 20. You're all kind of like... as violently purple spores just whoosh the whole area for a second.
Cool. I want
Whatever
to
it is you did, don't do that.
I just kind of do a
Duly
drunken
noted.
combat roll out of the way. And it's like,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to get out
Alright.
of the.
What were you saying you're gonna do, Frizz?
I'm gonna press my cane, a button on my cane. It's gonna pop out like a little open like cone, and it's gonna start like sucking all of it out of the air in front of me.
you got yourself a
Very handy.
dust devil.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Well, Rel and I can't see this while we're adventuring and looking at the mushrooms, so...
Yeah. But the spore cloud fades after like a couple seconds. Y'all probably
Alright.
didn't get any on your mucous membranes.
So how exactly are we supposed to get that?
Well, it's probably safe
those
now.
samples?
I think you shook the spores loose, judging by the fact that it doesn't look fuzzy underneath the mushroom anymore.
All right. In that case, I'm going to carefully head into the room.
Okay. Make
And
a
attempt-
Constitution saving throw.
Of course. Does Rail know that he's making these saves?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That is a... What's my con? 15.
Noted.
And of course, Rael is the one who keeps on doing these.
There's two
let's-
violently purple glowing rocks on either side. Much like the red ones before, they seem to be thrumming with a barely contained energy.
All right, I'm trying to recall. Did anything specifically odd happen when we took a sample previously?
Fiery energy?
Yeah.
Do you want to, if you chip off enough, do you want a vial for our lab too? I have more vials.
It can't hurt. But
Actually,
first,
it
let's see if
can.
we can. Well, let's see if we can successfully take a sample.
Do you take a sample?
I'm going to do my best.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Why is the healer the one doing all this? Because I'm also
Oh,
the
no, I
rogue.
mean, this is your high wisdom character after all.
That is a natural 20.
20,
Well-
you reach out, you grab like a shard of it, crack it off, and then duck as like just a blast of force energy impacts the wall right above your head, chipping out like a good 1.5 inches of solid stonework or metalwork.
Sheesh.
Think that's enough for their sample and our sample?
I hope so. Is it?
Yeah, it's a pretty decent sample.
All right.
I mean, we could just take a little piece of the tinier rock and chip it for our sample and not mess with the big rock.
Sure. Let's go for that. Yeah. If that's enough sample, let's not mess around with this any more than we have to.
You still have Lugar's sample bag, right?
I believe I do. I don't think it's in my inventory or anything though.
He gave it to you to put samples in.
Do his work, of course.
Mm-hmm. Well, once we've got the samples, then we can talk about considerations.
And you're staying around in there while you're doing this, right?
Long enough to take the samples.
Okay. So,
Right, take the samples and then head out.
Okay. While you're putting the samples in the bag, make a perception check for me.
All right. Well, that's 14, but my passive is considerably higher than that.
That's fine. 14 is more than enough. The inside of the bag is coated in a dusting of kind of silvery gray powder.
Powder? Like coming off of the samples?
No,
or?
coming off of like the inside, like someone packed a really large amount of powder of this kind of silvery gray metal powder in there and then poured it out.
Interesting. Can I get any kind of clue as to what that powder might be?
Yeah, sure. Make a just a general intelligence check would be more than enough. Probably.
Take it outside of the room.
Probably not a bad idea.
All right. Outside of the room, and then.
And I'll take the little sample piece and put it in the vial from for ours and put that in the tinderbox. Okay,
Yep,
we're going
send
all the
it
way
back
outside.
here.
Got it.
I don't have any other reason to be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we want to take some of the hypnagogic, hallucinogenic mushroom
Well, you were
for
right the first time.
later. Okay.
I can generate those anytime, so no worries.
Yeah, she could literally hook y'all up with magic mushrooms at will.
Must be fun at parties.
I mean,
that
I
was
offered it to
another-
Reeve when he was going to just go get unknown and possibly unhealthy sources or ones that had metal spikes in them or something, but he said it wouldn't be as fun.
That was a 13
Okay,
on the intelligence.
So,
Just as a note, the bonus roll does not condone using any illicit or mind-altering substances.
unless
matter
it is
how much
legally
fun they
allowed
may
by
be.
unless it is legally allowed by your state and you're a consenting adult of age.
And this advice follows
Was
Twitch
prescribed by your
TOS.
So you examine the powder, you kind of like touch a little. It's lead.
It's lead.
It's lead powder on the inside of the bag.
Why would they powder this thing with lead?
Oh,
Does
It's-
Rail...
can I see?
Sure. Does Rail have any concept of the idea of, like, radiation shielding?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, good. Something I do have points.
You know, we know metals and stuff block magic better than like wood and stone.
18.
You know that lead has a number of arcane uses, including blocking scrying spells, as well as other divination or certain energies.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
They seem to be very interested in keeping whatever's inside this bag, I guess, blocked off. That's all lead.
There's
Maybe we
two more
should find
doorways
out-
down the hall.
I guess I'm glad I at
Yep.
least put my samples in a metal box.
All right.
Makes me a little less nervous.
Further doorways. Are you already checking out the one on the left? I will.
If these are barred doors, we can look in them without
Yep.
opening
I'll
them.
check the one on the
These
right.
mushrooms that you see are glowing a vibrant cerulean color. Like the previous mushrooms that had been exposed to the strange crystals, they have what looks like secondary mushroom caps growing off the top of them, and they writhe lightly.
I'm just going to preemptively say no, that's not natural, Rail. Just to
Alright,
get this out of the way.
Is that something that you think could be harmful?
It might be. I think I have an idea. If we back up to where the spores can't hit us, I can kind of jostle the spores around and let them settle.
Hey, Mavana, back up with us.
One more just
Meanwhile,
in case.
Theradir and Kay are all the way back.
What do I keep sneezing?
I'm going to ritually cast Unseen Servant while we chill over here.
Okay.
Once it's done, I'm just going to have it walk up to the mushrooms and just start shaking them around.
Okay, and everyone is at the location that they wait at?
Hold on.
We're gonna.
Yep.
back
Anybody
up.
let us know of this plan?
Well, it takes 10 minutes for him to cast the thing, so I guess we
Yeah.
can start asking
Yeah.
questions. So, it's like, what are we looking to do here? Like, are we shaking these things up, or?
I'm going to just
Alright.
get these spores settled.
I'm
So
going to try to make some
God damn
sort
it.
of like makeshift.
I need
basement
Rail and
somehow.
Frizz to make me Constitution saving throws as vibrantly
Yay.
blue spores fill the air.
I am wishing I had prepared Bless today.
Oh, and Ingrid too.
18 plus 2, or not 18 plus
Okay.
That
so
bounced entirely out of the box.
24.
24?
That is an 18.
18?
15.
15? Make a second Constitution saving throw for me, please, Ingrid.
24.
Cool. You're not stunned.
23.
Oh, okay.
22.
You're not stunned.
22.
Wait.
Got it.
Make up your mind, please.
I looked at the wrong number. It's 22.
You looked at the wrong number 4 times? Okay.
I only gave you 3 different answers. 2 of them were duplicates.
Okay. So, you resist the secondary effect of the prolonged stun. However, you do not resist the initial effect. You are poisoned for the next hour. And while poisoned and like this, you have disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws, as you have very realistic hallucinations.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Uh,
so pretty much like the morning after the hut, only more
Ingrid, are you-
mechanical change.
Are you alright there?
This is more like what's the word for it? Seeing colors and like moving shapes than seeing like altered perceptives.
I'm not sure shaking those was the best plan, and now that we've done it, there's not much to do.
It's fine. It's
Should
fine.
have backed up further.
Rail's face is
Yeah.
a talking bird head.
Ingrid, how
What
many
is some
fingers do you
beak you
see?
have on you, Grigum?
Oh, this is
Well,
everything I hoped for, Ed.
well, and here's me without restoration. All right, let's.
So while peeking through the doors, you did notice 2 doorways at the either corner of the new rooms that y'all uncovered.
Okay. I'm gonna press the same button on my rod, and I'm just gonna start like just sucking up a lot of spores.
Oh no, are you destroying those?
No, they're just being contained.
Ingrid, do you want to sit down? You
Wait.
look a little.
Does that mix them with the same containment area?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the primary construction of this device again? Misium?
Yeah.
I need to make a few rolls.
I wish my
Huh.
camera was working. Well, I mean, I wish.
4. Okay. So, the artifact in your hand, being a magical device, is supernaturally resilient to most damage. It does, however,
Okay.
jump in your hand as a small contained explosion occurs within the chamber that houses the vacuum clean, the stuff that you vacuum up.
Ah. Okay.
Was that supposed to happen?
Probably it's Izzet.
Yeah, no,
Everything is
it's all good.
explosions.
I'm going
Well,
to
all right, then.
just
We may
walk
need to
back in
retake a
this
sample
room.
of the original.
I'm gonna expel it very slowly
It just spits out
and
smoke.
just kind of empty it out,
like there's smoke
and then come back
ash.
in here. Fair. Because it like fully empties all of it. Now there's no more of those spores, and now I can go back to cleaning up these spores.
The rest of
Wait,
that has
did you
the area has
open
cleared
up
of
the
that.
react?
Can
Hold on,
everyone else
one
see
second.
blue glowing things swirling into his machine?
So when you
Yes.
when you start vacuuming up
Okay.
substance 2, you see it reacts with substance 1. So you dispel substance 1 into the containment area of substance 2 with no Misium shield.
No.
I just verified this is
dispersed-
what you just said.
They'd already
I
exploded.
dispersed. Yeah, it already exploded. So I dispersed the excess of substance 1 into substance room before I clean up substance 2.
Yeah, the spore cloud, like, it persists for maybe 6 seconds and then it's gone. Like, it just kind of filters into the environment and is indistinguishable from regular air. Which should
Okay.
probably be
Okay,
a little
yeah.
concerning too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it all out in front of me, like
Yeah,
the
no, you're
pathway I'm
good.
going. Okay.
So everyone sees the blue glowing light going into the device. Does everyone else see wings on Mavana?
She
No,
looks back
that's a
at
new
Ingrid
one.
very confused. Also, there are small apples growing from Grigum's ears.
Which, I'd say, I
Well,
don't
that's
see
just
any
good
wings,
because
but
the
I'm sure
bird
it's a
won't
good
get
look
hungry
for.
that way.
It's hard to read Faradir's expression with his wet, impromptu face mask over his face, but he and Kay are backing up like to the wall, like against the wall, as far away as possible from all the
It's,
other people.
So it looks like Rail and are. Wait, Scott is the name of the player or the character?
Yeah,
Frizz.
there. Frizz
Frizz.
is.
Thank you.
Yeah, Frizz is the.
I keep wanting to say
Oh,
Fitz.
I have the
That's-
wrong
I know,
picture
I
up.
do too.
I have the wrong picture up. I have the Cobalt picture up. Whoops.
What?
Oh yeah, that's what that is. Okay.
So it looks like Rail and Frizz are kind of splitting up here.
What picture?
At the bottom.
Oh, I have those
on my
turned off.
nameplate. That's probably for the best. I have the wrong picture.
Yeah, I have those turned off so people can't see our usernames on Roll20 and send us messages and stuff.
Cool.
So what are y'all
That's
doing?
pretty good.
Alright.
I'm going this way. They're going that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna check for traps.
All right. Make a. Are you just looking around, or are you poking at things?
Yeah. Just looking around.
All right. Make a perception check.
Let's see. That is a 16.
I think I'd better start moving
looks
up
fine.
and helping these folks out because they're kind of like, hey, do you need any help?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to.
Getting past
Come along.
this,
I'd like to make a perception check.
Cool. Make a perception.
Yeah, I'm already
check.
walking in the room.
You
Izzet.
see two small little glowing blue nodes of crystal at the southern portion of the room.
Ah,
I got, let's see,
Unlike the other ones, these don't seem to have
23.
23. Yeah, you don't see. There's nothing there.
Rail is also going to check the room he's in.
Okay, these nodes don't have any like crystalline outgrowth. They look like they're just crystal seeds. Like they're waiting for some reason to start budding extra crystals off of. What'd you roll, Rail?
30 even.
30? Yeah, no. You see a glowing mushroom, and that's about it. Oh,
I'm
right.
gonna move further south to keep the
So
ropes
this-
between the two groups taut.
And
You
that-
stay right there.
Can I get past it without disturbing it?
Yeah. Plus, it's already emitted its spores.
Oh, I thought he only did the one on the left.
No, he did
Okay.
both. That's why
Did
Ingrid
both.
got hit.
So that was a door. Okay.
Yeah. Can I make a check to see if I know what these
Crystals over
are?
Here.
Those two. Yeah, go ahead and make an arcane check.
Let's see. 18 plus 6. That's a 24.
These are the basis of a crystalline energy storage method. You would basically take these, induce an electrical current through them to cause them to start developing crystals, and then you can store, like, necrotic or fire or force energy within these.
Okay. So they're the seeds of the same crystals we're encountering.
Yeah.
But just before they've done.
with-
Can I collect these? Do I have the bag?
The sample
store.
satchel? You can
Yeah.
get it.
The rail has it.
Okay, so we only have one.
It's on the other
Yeah.
side.
The lead line
Okay.
pouch? Yeah.
Hey, can I get that bag with the sample satchel?
All right.
We got more crystals.
Vaughn will
Carefully.
ferry it. Oh, that works too.
All right, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna very just carefully come over here and just pick them up.
Okay, they're not hot to the touch. They actually feel super cold. Like your
Okay.
hand gets a little frostbitey when you pick one up. Like it's sucking in the energy of your hand.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and store them in the pouch.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Through the bars on either side of the room, you see a softer, kind of electric blue glow coming from two crystals. At the far end of either side of the room, you see piles of a metallic-looking ore of some sort. One side has golden ore that Frizz, as a Izzet, you would recognize as Mizium before it has been refined. At the other
Okay.
side, Rail, Marvana, or anyone who has been around Ingrid for more than an hour would recognize the metal as on the right-hand side as unrefined adamantium.
Interesting.
On the side they're currently on?
No, on the other side.
And this is not stuff that they were asking for us to retrieve, is it?
They said 2 metal samples.
Well, metal samples. We can take all the rest of it.
What'd y'all find?
And is this thing openable? It's like,
Yeah, it's not locked.
okay, because you said like metal, like bars or something like that. I was
Make a
like,
Constitution saving throw, please.
absolutely. He's like, this is exactly what I am built for. He's like,
Anger's been
I'm a part of
creeping
that,
in.
right?
how does a 20 do you?
Yeah, you're fine.
I have 11 plus 6, 17.
Good to know.
Did y'all find anything fun?
Yeah, there are more crystals and unrefined misium in here.
The order said 3 crystal samples, 2 metal samples, and whatever functioning equipment can be retrieved.
Oh, I guess this is your job, buddy. And then he just walks right back out again. He's like,
Ooh,
Go
look at
get 'em,
those
Tiger.
bars.
I'm gonna go ahead and
The bars look like they're made out of water.
weird. I'm gonna go ahead and rip off a piece of this crystal.
Make a
Try
dexterity
to
saving
breathe
throw.
them.
15 plus 8, 23.
Alright, you manage to duck as you break off a shard of the crystal, and a stroke of lightning just kind of dances across the ceiling of the room.
Cool.
Careful over there.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Trust me. I'm in my element. I'm gonna keep breaking off some crystals.
Alright, make another dexterity saving throw.
Another 15 plus 8.
Alright, yeah,
Or-
like, just electricity scorching the walls around you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Alright, make me one more. That'll be pretty much the entire crystal that has grown from the node.
Cool. This is a 7 plus 8 for 15.
15?
you are now bold.
You take 16 lightning damage.
I
As
mean, I take 8 lightning damage
8 lightning damage.
because I have resistance.
As the electricity courses through you.
Cool.
You seem to enjoy that a little bit more than I would expect somebody who just got hit by lightning.
Yeah, I kind of just take my hand and just like little static and just kind of rub it through my hair. Trust me, I'm pretty content with what I'm doing. Yeah. I keep breaking off this other crystal.
The other one? Alright, make me another dexterity saving throw.
Well, something's wrong with this water.
18 plus 8,
18 plus
just-
8? Yeah, you're good.
26. Another
What
chunk.
water, Ingrid?
Mhm.
Nat 20.
These water bars.
Last chunk is a 5 plus 8, which means I take damage.
Ingrid. Okay, maybe you should just sit
17 half
Shake
by
up.
your resistance.
Alright. Round up or down?
I believe it rounds down.
Okay, so just 8. Cool.
Alright,
Nothing like good shock in the morning.
and y'all are grabbing the raw misium as well? Or at least some of it?
down. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, how much of it can we fit through the fit into the bag?
You could probably fit most of it through there. In its unrefined form, it takes up significantly more space. You don't know exactly how to refine it yourself, so you're not sure how much misium you would actually get out of the large chunks that are stored here. The same with the adamantium.
Oh, still, it's got to be worth something.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Ingrid. How are you feeling over there?
She's licking a iron bar right now.
Won't let me breathe it. And I can't swim through it. Something's wrong. Valora said I could.
Ingrid, that's special water. That's unfriendly water. You should leave water alone. Come over here and sit down, all right?
Are you two okay? He's like,
Ingrid seems to be having a little bit of an adverse reaction.
oh no, she's on a trip, isn't she? Come
Little
here. Come here. He's like,
Okay, I'll leave the
Stay with
unfriendly
me.
water behind.
just take a hold of my hand. He's like, sit down. He's like, take a moment, breathe.
Are breathing better now that you have the bird nose.
Yes, it is a honker, isn't it?
Oh dear.
I don't know if the bird eyes will let you see as good underground, so you should get that looked at.
My favorite part is that I didn't say Brigham, I said Rail.
Yeah,
said
okay. I
Brigham.
thought I was confused by that.
Thought you said
No.
Brigham.
Nope.
No, Griggum has apples hanging off, growing out of his ears now.
Okay.
Alright. No matter who has what growing out of their ears, I think we should be a little bit more careful about those spores.
Alright, Fids, add 6 lightning crystals to your inventory, please.
Jerk, keep an eye on the unfriendly water. If it's not friendly, we need to know where it's going.
Watcher nods and does as ordered by his master.
Can I just, like, give her a shot and see if that'll shock her?
Sure! I fully support this idea.
Like, look, I need you to drink something, all right?
It's not unfriendly water, is it?
No, it's not unfriendly water. He's like, but it is going to have a bit of a kick to it because it likes to party.
I
Oh, dear.
like to party. I like to party.
Okay, Brigham. Trust you even if you're only listening to apples right now.
I mean, it's a good company. And she just pours this tiny cup of like alcohol, like maybe not the strongest stuff. It's like,
I was about to say, you're
But
carrying
definitely-
multiple kinds of alcohol. Where do you
yeah,
pour a drink
yeah,
from?
yeah. I think we'll go with the wine.
Okay. Yeah, that stuff's mild enough. It's not going to require a Constitution saving throw for a sip. Ingrid, the wine tastes very fruity, with notes of cherry, plum, and peach. Also, the little glass he gave you is starting to grow little fingertip nails.
Like mage hand in a cup. If I put it in the air, will it hold itself?
What?
Well, it's made of metal, so whatever happens to it, it's not going to be bad.
Ingrid drinks it and just watches the cup.
Oh my god. Alright, on that note,
Yeah, she's tripping.
is this a good point to take a break? Because it is after
I
lunch.
honestly
figured-
don't know
I
anymore.
figured- I figured like everyone gathered around here, and it's like, yeah, we should take like an out of character break for a moment.
Okay, let me run through some things real quick. Okay, at the other side of the hallway, there's another 2 of the crystal nodes. Is Frizz going to harvest all of those as well?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
Make me
roll for all
6
that.
dexterity saving throws.
All right. Can you just tell me the DC so I can just like
15.
15 succeed. That is succeed, nat 1.
Okay. That is, wow,
Oh.
28. Finally!
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I kind of.
That
Yeah.
last one, you
Ow.
feel it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
assuming you'll
alright.
take
Starting to
the...
look like Go ahead.
I assume y'all are also taking the raw adamantium? Adamantium?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
I would like to, yes.
Cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going on break for however long we're going to be on break for. Hopefully we will be back when we're back from our break. I have no idea how long that break will last or when we'll be back. So, quarantine.
Alright.
I really want to leave the house.
Post and chat when you're back.
That's right.
Let's-
Post
Alright.
in Twitch chat when you're back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
All
hey,
right.
thank everyone.
Catch you guys later.
Thanks for sticking with us. Hope y'all been enjoying the show as much as I have been. We're going to go on a quick break. I realize I've said all this already, so bye.
Back in a bit.
Go out. Wonderful. I would been so disappointed in myself otherwise.
I will never apologize for liking Backstreet.
I would never ask you to apologize for something. I am very pro.
Hey, Tex, could you flicker your camera
Boy band?
on and then back off and see if we can switch places?
I'm fairly sure he's
Don't-
said that
well,
his camera
okay.
isn't working.
Okay. If you
Yeah,
can't,
do
that's
we
okay.
have a...
Yeah,
Are
and
we
besides, what it'll do is it'll probably shove him somewhere in our online camera order and then back to that spot once he turns it off because
Yeah.
it separates online from offline cameras.
Okay, never mind then.
You know, so he's last because he doesn't have a camera.
And because Discord keeps changing around how the cameras work. Discord! Hey, we're back.
Aw.
Did you know next episode is our 40th episode?
Dang.
Ooh,
We should have a party.
It looks like we
Go
may
to a
be
party.
having a... I don't want to say dinner party, because people tend to get stabbed or proposed to at dinner parties in this game.
Well, the stabbing was afterwards. Actually, the Farkeep dinner party went very well, I think.
I mean, Meryl struck out with the brother of the person that you were hitting on, but yeah.
That impressed him
Yes.
and got a letter.
Did Rail ever follow up on that? I can't remember.
I think he replied to the letter,
Okay. So,
as
anyway.
far as I recall.
You should type up what your reply was for reference.
So after electrocuting himself, Frizz gathers as many of the electrical crystals as he can. Y'all gather the raw misium and the raw adamantium. There is simply one door left.
There is. Oh, let's inspect it.
Hey, Ro, do you
It
want
is
another
unlocked.
vial for the last crystal?
Say that
Type.
again?
Do you want another vial for the last crystal type?
There's another crystal type to get?
The orders was
This was
the
the
three
last
crystals, 3 crystals, 2 metals, and whatever equipment was still functioning.
This
Yeah,
last
but-
type that y'all have been getting is
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
but
mean, like as a player.
Bill didn't gather that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, Frizz grabbed all of that.
Yeah.
And is carrying it around in his pockets, I assume.
I thought I grabbed the bag.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
gave
you
him the
have
bag.
the lead line pouch.
Which
So how long has it been on the effects?
15 minutes.
Huh?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I walk out the room and I'm just like noticeably scarred, like and burned.
oh, dude,
Like,
are you all right there?
you've seen you've seen those cartoons where Wile E. Coyote gets zapped by lightning, and for a second you see his skeleton, and then afterwards he's like 3 shades darker and smoking? That's Frizz
Yeah.
right now.
Frizz,
Basically.
find the third shiny portals. I have a vial.
Yeah.
she's tripping.
Yeah, I
Are
can
you all right there? You need some medical assistance.
I like that Faradir and Kay are just like at the farthest point they can get.
Yeah.
Ingrid's just like holding up her vial like there's nothing at all wrong with Frizz because she has no idea if it's real or not.
That's fair. I
First,
Yeah.
do you need some medical assistance?
Possibly. I've been better.
All right. Let's see what's in the old clerical healing repertoire.
But did I get the third sample type from him?
Yes, I assume
To
so.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna.
Frizz, mark off one of your samples of lightning crystal.
Yeah. How many do I have total, by the way?
3 per crystal growth.
12, and then. Alright, so now I have 11, and then you have.
All right. I'm going to drop a first level cure wounds. How badly off is he injured?
If I had to give it a numeral value, I would say 18 over 56.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
upcast cure wounds at second level. Hang on, second level or third? Let's make it third level. So third level cure wounds.
Just to confirm, this is the first healing that you've done since you got in here, right?
I don't believe so. No, I thought I healed somebody.
Sorry, this is the first healing that you've done since y'all stood in the light of the crystals.
Yes.
Right, I need you to make this
no.
roll with disadvantage.
Crap. Wait, huh?
This,
How?
you
In
know,
healing, you
Oh.
don't usually make a roll, so I'm
Yeah,
not sure how
trying
he's
to-
supposed to
I'm
do
like-
that.
well,
What's the
Like an attack roll?
well, here's the thing. You know how when you roll with advantage on a d20 or a disadvantage, you roll twice and you take the lower of the 2 numbers?
Yeah.
Do that with these d8s.
Okay, so it'll be 3d8 plus 4 with disadvantage.
So would he
we'll
roll
grab
like
some more
one
D8s
pair
then.
of 8s and then one pair of 8s and
Yeah,
then one pair of 8s?
I don't see how this is a difficult
Let's-
concept.
Well, then if
roll
he
each.
rolled like 6 at once, the thing is, if you take the lower 3, you're going to have statistically the lowest you could have.
I'll roll
Where if
3
you
and
roll
3.
2, 2, and 2,
I'll roll 3 and 3.
That's
Okay.
fine with me, however you
3d8.
want to do this.
So first roll is 11. Second roll is 12. So 11 plus 4, 15 healing.
Does it heal me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And I accidentally threw a.
You take 15 damage.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Nice. I accidentally threw a d12 under the table later.
Go, you can get it if you want. I mean, it's not like anything's going to happen when you push open the door.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pick it up
um,
after game.
Yeah.
So let's check this door for traps.
Okay, it is currently unlocked.
Let's
That's not a trap.
carefully push it open.
Okay.
Yep.
You open the door,
That is a
and
big room.
immediately before you is a giant iron construct with 4 arms, each one holding a blade. Its face is just a blank mask with 2 lightning-charged eyes.
We
door,
slowly
close
shut
the
the
door, close the
door.
Yep.
Let's roll initiative.
Dang it.
Because this one is large enough to fit through the doors. Or
Dang
the
it.
doors are large
Yeah.
enough for this one to fit through.
I have a really stupid idea.
Okay.
22.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Where is... There you are. Ah, damn it. Wow. Mavana rolled a 0. Okay.
How?
Huh?
1 minus 1 at least. No,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Rail rolled a 22.
And so did the monster. That's annoying. Okay, Rail rolled 22. Okay, Ingrid, what was your roll?
I got 11 and Watcher got 7.
Okay. I love that I have to go in and manually add a creature for Watcher. Faradir, what did you roll? Huh?
21.
21. Put your mic near your face, please. Gregum, what did you roll?
8.
Okay, still faster than Mavana or the monster. Frizz, what did you roll?
23.
23. Awesome. Okay. Let's do some goddamn combat. Frizz, you're up first.
All right, I'm gonna to the door. I'm gonna open it.
It has electrified eyes. It's like,
Yep. I'm going to grab one of those crystals that I had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chuck it at it,
Okay.
and then
and
with
then record
chucking
you.
at it, hold on, I got a thing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to I'm gonna use my sorcery points, the meta magic,
Mhm.
spend 2 of them to bonus action a spell.
Mm-hmm.
That spell is gonna be lightning bolt
Jesus Christ. Okay.
through the crystal into the thing.
All right.
Like once the crystal gets really close to it, I am upcasting that to 4th level.
Okay. Make a it would be a thrown attack with yeah, it would be your dexterity. These things are pretty light. Just to see for the throwing of it.
All right. Do I add proficiency or no?
You're not currently proficient in throwing crystals, I don't think.
Okay.
Currently.
Currently,
Grigum
you
is.
can learn.
Yeah.
13 plus 4, so 17 total.
17, that will get it close. And then you cast lightning. That is
Lightning bolt, yeah.
a lightning bolt. That's a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, but 17 is the save.
Oh, this thing is super dexterous. Wow, that's another 0.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ooh.
Add 2d10 to your roll as the crystal explodes in a supercharge of electricity.
Okay.
What do we think? Like 50 damage? Do we want to take bets on it?
I'm
I can't
betting-
see what's going on.
Well,
19.
I'm betting it's not down yet. That's all I'm betting.
43. All right, that'll be
I'm betting.
43 total damage. I get the what's the ability called? I have a special feature from Storm Sorcery with Heart of the Storm. Whenever I cast a first level plus spell with either lightning or thunder, a creature with my choice of 10 feet can take an additional 4. It's not within 10. Is it? No.
Nope.
No. It's fine. Okay. Then I will shut the door again.
I'm betting it either heals or is immune.
Alright.
Yeah, Faradir literally can't see. This is beyond his dark vision range.
Rail, you're up.
I mean, this is a
We're
big
in dark
rolling
vision?
thing.
Yeah, this place is pitch black except for, like, whatever light
I guess we
y'all
had a
have.
couple torches, but then we took a rest, so.
Alright, Rail is up. Fortunately, there's lots of,
Right.
like, glowing mushrooms. But for the most part, it's pretty dark.
Alright. Rail is going. Well, so did Fitz just. Not Fitz. Fizz. Fizz?
Frizz.
Frizz. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. Did Frizz close both doors just there or just the one?
Christ. It had advantage on that saving throw. Oh well, next time.
I opened one door and then shut the same door that I opened.
Yeah. The door's
Alright.
not locked.
No.
Yeah. Rail is going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Of a closed door in front of him.
Okay.
Will affect everyone, though.
And do note that the door swings inward.
That's true.
Actually, Reeve did a one-sided illusion when we were in the dragon area.
That's fair. You know what? Rail is going to cast an illusion of a big mushroom right over here,
Okay.
and then move into it and hide in it.
That seems like a good
That is-
plan.
That is brilliant.
All right.
All right.
That's your action, movement, anything else?
Do I have any bonus actions I want to take? Bonus action, I'll prep Shillelagh.
Okay. As in you cast Shillelagh as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Fairdeer, you're in K.
Because I need to see how Hunter's Mark works.
I have no idea what you just said.
90 feet.
The only thing I know about Hunter's Mark is that people always forget to cast it.
Yeah. So
Are both doors closed right now, or what's the door situation?
What I was told was they pushed the doors open, and then I was told the door is closed.
yes. Okay, so I can do a double move and bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Are you... K will also follow you, and do the same thing, because he will try and stay with you as much as possible if you don't give him any other orders.
My ruler tool go. Apologize for some. I had a ruler tool and now it is gone.
I think you move 55.
So I'm definitely within 90. So on my bonus action, I'm going to cast a Hunter's Mark.
Well,
On what?
the door was closed.
On the
Yeah, that's why I was asking about the closed doors.
I mean, technically, only one of the doors was closed, because Rail and
oh, yeah, it has to be
Frizz
okay.
both opened them. I don't know how that.
You
Alright,
have
Frizz,
to be able
did you
to see
close
it.
both doors or one door?
Close both.
Okay. Then you can't see
I
it.
did my double move.
You see that?
That's fine.
That's why I thought I was. That's why I was going to cast the illusion of a door, because I thought that door was open.
Alright.
Okay.
Ingrid, the doors are apparently closed. And it's your go.
I put my ice armor on.
Alright. You breathe out a breath, and it looks like purple flowers are starting to grow on your armor.
Oh
That's
dear.
not right.
Oh dear. She's
Very
still high.
For the rest of you, you see her do that little, like, a ghost just passed over my grave, breathe out a frosty breath that settles onto her armor. Anything else on your turn?
No, I can't see it, so I really can't do. If I wanted to do hex, couldn't do hex. So I'm pretty good with that.
Alright. Grigum, you're up.
Right. I need that. Right. Especially for what I'm about to do next. Grigum is pretty much just going to run in, flying leap, kick open the door to assault this thing. He's like,
Okay.
am I allowed to just fling the doors open?
Yeah, sure. They
As,
were
like, a
locked.
movement?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
one free object interaction per turn.
Dwee. And we're going to go ham. He's like, I'm going ham. He's like, let's see. First off, drunkard staff. Actually, you know what? Let me just roll that all at once.
Okay.
Both attacks. Let me just read. Now, how does a 19 hit?
Nope.
And how does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
And
be,
19 not hitting is definitely dangerous.
so that's going to be 10, and I'll use my Fury of the Small to make that 19.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow up with spending a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Alrighty.
Let's go with this. Okay, so I'm going to say that the
Hello? Did I get disconnected? I got disconnected. Hey, this disconnect brought to you by whatever is wrong with my computer. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello?
Hi, I'm back.
Hello,
Hey,
welcome back.
okay,
What's the last thing you
so-
heard?
I heard Grigum rattling dice. We're not back on streaming yet, though.
all right.
Oh.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Grigum, just to check, what's your AC?
It is 16.
Okay. And what's your
And you
HP?
can
What's your HP?
66.
Okay, good to know.
and you can adjust your key counter down one.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
I
says-
will.
Oh, hey,
I
we're
will.
back live. Okay, hi.
Okay,
Sorry about that
and so I'm
disconnect.
going to assume the 28 will hit,
Yeah.
not the 18.
Yep, that's perfectly fair to assume.
All right, well, that's an additional 8 damage.
Okay.
And then, since I used Flurry of Blows,
Mhm.
I get to gain 10 additional feet. So I spent 20 down
Yep.
to 25. I've got 35 now, and I am dancing away back with as a disengage action.
Alrighty, that's fair.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Watcher's turn.
Watcher is going to dump a potion on Frizz and then fly back to me.
Alright. Roll any healing with disadvantage.
And then try to ruffle through Faradir's pockets to get a new potion.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I wrote it down on here what the healing was. 2d4 plus 2. You said roll healing with advantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
what? Disadvantage.
Yeah.
For Watcher
Uh,
and a potion?
any healing that Frizz or Rail
Hmm.
takes until they
Okay.
have a long rest, you roll the healing dice twice and take the lower of the two numbers.
That's
Okay.
not fun.
Oh, that's
No.
definitely a lot lower. 5 healing.
Mm,
And then Faradir, do you resist the potion grab or?
It's not.
I mean, you have 4, so I'm going to mark you down as 3 then, and Watcher still keeps the potion, and then he hides.
Okay. That's everything on Watcher's turn, I'm assuming. It is Mavana and the Golem's turn. The Golem has a higher dexterity than Mavana, so it will go first. Let's see here. It will advance. How much movement does it have? 30 feet? Okay, yeah, it'll advance 5, 10. Grigum did not close the doors behind him. He will make his first of his attacks.
Well, you said only one free interact, and I used up all my turn.
Yep. He will use his first attack against Frizz.
Yep.
So that is a 25.
That hits.
for 23 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
It will use its second attack on Frizz. That's 29 for 19 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
All right.
Oof.
Why
It,
didn't you move?
it will then
Because you closed the door.
move forward.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Checking to see if it sees through the illusion. It does not see through the illusion, and so it turns to attack Mavana with its other 2 attacks. By the way, this thing makes 4 attacks in a turn.
Jeez.
That is a 28. Hold on.
It has plus 13 to hit.
28
Oh.
damage.
Oh, it only missed me with the nat 1.
And
Well.
then a 20 damage on the second attack. On the bright side, it didn't immediately attack you again. That tells you something about its programming. That is the end of its turn, making it Mavana's turn. She just got roughed up. Let's see here. She sees Rail is in a safe location. She took a short rest, but that didn't get her back any of her spell slots. Let's see, what is her... That uses an action. Where's your channel divinity? For 1 minute, weapon is considered magical. You add +3. Turn unholy. Neither of those would help in this situation. So yeah, she is going to cast Searing Smite at 2nd level. Oh, well, no, wait. Would she recognize that that is a bad idea? What's her intelligence? 10? No. So she would cast Searing Smite at 2nd level.
That doesn't bode well.
I just wanted you to check off the spell slot. Okay. Then she would make a first attack with her Vicious Longsword. Come on, roll 20, or beyond 20 work. Attack. Vicious. 12, that is not a hit. She'll make her second attack. Come on. There we go. 14 will not hit either. That's her action, bonus action. She will hold her shield up and maintain her position, though. She is looking roughed up, though. Alright. That takes us back to the initiative order. Frizz, make a death saving throw for me, please.
Alright.
Oh, did I get to go?
Yeah, you cast your Armor of
Oh,
Agathis
yeah, that's
on
right,
you,
because the
so-
doors were still closed, so I didn't interact with the creature. That's why I was confused. Okay, sorry about that.
So I rolled a 9.
Okay, that's one fail.
Yeah.
Rail, you're up.
Okay, I am going to cast. You know what? I'm gonna upcast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
So I'll pick myself. I'll pick Nirvana. I'll pick Frizz.
I'm gonna be honest. I was
Yes?
half expecting you to like solid snake your way past the giant golem with the mushroom covering over you.
Yeah, Frizz.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, I didn't just break my stealth. So
What are the components for Mass Healing Word?
verbal.
Verbal? You have to speak that out loud. We'll see how it goes. Just to confirm, that says select targets, right?
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
Okay, so you're not specifically targeting them. It's just okay. So it would not affect the radiation poisoning. So y'all would treat that healing normally for both you and Frizz.
Oh, good. Is anybody else injured?
Ivana's at 22.
Right, so myself, Mavana, Frizz, is anybody else injured?
No, I'm sitting pretty.
Everyone
See,
else,
Ingrid looks good. She's got her icy armor on.
everyone else is at maximum hit points?
Yes.
Kind of a waste, but... Alright, I just used my only 4th level, spell slot on this. But yeah, so there's 2d4 plus 4 healing. So... where's my d4s? Hold up. So is this also with disadvantage or no?
No,
I think you said no.
it is not.
Okay. So, heal up. 11 hit points for each of us.
Alrighty.
Woo! Thank you.
Well, it means you're no longer... Yeah.
Frizz, you are conscious, you are prone, and that wipes your death fail.
Alright, so that's my action. For my bonus action, I am not thinking there's anything I can do. So, you know what, bonus action, disengage. And yeah, I mean, the mushroom doesn't move with me. Can I attempt to sneak past this thing?
Make
into
a stealth roll.
Alright. Where'd my d20s go? That is a nat 20! Alright, when I really needed it. So, total of 30.
It did not roll in that 20, so yeah, you managed to stealth away from it.
Okay, so I'm going to go... Is there any cover or anything like that?
Just the
room
pillars
aside
and
from-
your allies.
So yeah, I'm just gonna...
Oh, into the room? There, inside the room, you see at either of the corners a bowl of something that is wiggling with pseudopods extending out of it. And another one of those large mushrooms.
Interesting. I'm not getting anywhere close to those things. And that is really the end of my turn.
Alright, Faradir, you're up.
Okay. Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
And let's see if we can hit it. No.
Aw.
Okay, so that's a 20. 27
That'll hit.
to hit. Okay. That's... Mhm. 16 damage.
16 damage. Is that including the hunter's mark? Alrighty.
Yes.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
I took
Oh, wait,
that to
Hunter's Mark,
cast
right,
Hunter's
yeah.
Mark.
Alright. Movement. No movement. Ingrid, you're up. I disconnected again, didn't I? Yep.
Have your camera on so you know if you're frozen or not.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so...
He doesn't have any movement. I think that's it for you, right, Fair Dear?
Yeah. Reconnecting to the stream still. Reconnecting to the stream still. Alright, we're back. This disconnect was brought to you by the slow death of my computer. Fair Dear had no movement to take, so... hold on. Let me just do a sound check from everyone real quick.
Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Okay. Not hearing anything from Zizva.
Oh, Ingrid here.
Oh, okay. Now
I'm here.
Okay.
Hello.
Alright, there we go. We're back live. Yay! Okay, where were we? Oh, right. This monster was stomping y'all. Ingrid, you're up.
A little bit.
So she makes a new arcane gesture and crosses her wrist in front of her and says that she's really tired of lightning angels and casts Hold Monster on it.
Hold Monster. That paralyzed? That is a paralyzation effect, right?
It's a Wisdom 17 save, yes.
Okay. Let's see here. First one is a 10. Second one is a 12. You feel the spell settle in on it and then snap, as this creature is immune to paralyzation.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Jerk.
Let's see.
Fine, is it technology? Says Frizz on the floor.
Oh, well, I think that's all for her. I'm just trying to decide about movement.
Alrighty.
Ingrid's gonna move there.
Not
There. Because she doesn't know how good it is about getting around the pillars.
Okay. Let's see here. Gregum, you're up.
I'm not defending is it technological superiority. I'm stating the fucking obvious.
Yeah, Watcher
Anyway.
wasn't going to do anything anyway, so that's fine.
Okay,
You
Watcher
know
is
what's
after
Yeah.
Gregum.
really handy right here?
That's not what I wrote last round, but that's okay.
You rolled an 11, Watcher rolled a 7, right?
Okay, I thought Watcher went before Gregum last time, but that's okay either way.
No.
I just,
Gregum had an 8. He's like,
okay, I just wrote it wrong.
so we're moving in. It's like 15, so that brings me down from 45 to 30. And another flurry of attacks. It's like, okay, I've got a 21 and a 22.
Those will both hit.
All right, so that will be a a 9 and a 6. Magic.
Yep.
And then following up with flurry of blows.
Mhm.
I'll mark off the
Okay.
key point in a moment. Wait, what do I? Yeah, I don't need these dice over here, so let me just make some extra room. Forgive me, I just needed space. Okay. So 24 and 25.
Those will both hit.
So 8 and 7. He's like,
Alrighty.
and then he's like, after I mark this, he's like, drunken maneuvers, I think is what it's called. Like,
Tipsy Sway or something like that? I'm not sure, but I know which one you
tipsy
mean.
play is when I stand up from it. It's from and if they miss with a melee attack against me,
Well, that's not happening.
yeah, no, it would be no, not nimble escape. It's like that's a like goblin thing. Yeah, just drunken technique.
Yeah, it gives you disengage and 10 feet of more movement.
Yeah. So. Thinking of just ski-daddling over to here.
Alrighty.
Because, yeah.
Alright. It's starting to look in kind of rough up shape. There's several dents and dings and a huge scorch mark on its armor. Alright. Watcher is going to do anything, or did you say he wasn't? I can't remember.
No, because he can't safely get close to Frizz.
Okay. Zero run, Mavana, and the creature's turn. The creature has the higher dexterity, so it will go first. It is aware Frizz is conscious again, so it'll make a slam attack against him. That is with advantage while he's prone, but I think a 17 hits anyway, right?
17 hits.
Okay, just rolling to check for
Oh,
crit, because he has advantage.
Yep.
Rolling the dice. Huh. The system must be overloaded. Yep, nope. So 17 damage. I believe Frizz is back unconscious.
I'm down again.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll make its next slam attack against Mavana. It's a 25 for 17. Beats her shield. Come on. 17 damage. Next slam attack. 24 for 22. And with that second slam, Mavana falls unconscious as she slams back into the thing. Let's see here. It will make its movement 5, 10, 15, and it will use its last slam attack against Griggum because Griggum has been hitting it pretty hard.
Bring it on.
23 to hit with 21 bludgeoning. And that will end its turn. Mavana makes her death save. And makes it. Or takes her first death save and makes it. 1 success. Alright. Top of the initiative order. Frizz, please make a death saving throw. Testing.
Sorry. Yep. I rolled a nat 20. Do we do it where we do it at 1 HP or?
It is at the. You wake up with 1 HP.
Okay, just making sure. Woo.
Yep.
Okay. Now I have a question.
Move
Yeah.
away.
He can't.
Yeah, I'm
That would
gonna move away.
instantly get him killed if he doesn't disengage. So.
That is entirely his turn.
So this thing, the big scorch mark was the lightning, right?
Yes.
So it took lightning damage.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Not gonna move away because I'm really, really stupid.
Well, no, I mean, like, doing the death save is your turn.
Really, it's at the start of
Yeah,
your turn.
You're kind of unconscious.
Yeah, it is at the start of the turn, but it takes the entire turn to do.
It takes the entire turn to do. Okay. Well then, never mind. Cool.
On the
I'm
bright
done.
side, it can't actively see you right now because it's facing forward. So it's probably not
Yeah,
going
but
to
it
hit
has 4 fuck off arms.
you. Yeah.
But okay.
You have flanking.
Technically, that's true.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys.
Which is why I'm in this
So
position.
go for it.
Rel, you're up. Mavana is unconscious. Frizz has 1 HP.
Right. How messed up does it look?
If I was to give it a number, I would say about half, maybe a little more.
Shoot. Alright, I'm starting to run dry on spells here. Dang it. And I can't, like, drag somebody out of range of it. So if I heal Mavana, it's going to get to attack again before she gets an action.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
so you know
as
what?
long as you don't get within range of it, it can't attack you if you try and drag someone away. But
Right.
you can't get to anyone to drag away without getting a range. Well, I guess you could get to Frizz and drag him away.
Well, I was more thinking, it doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah, no.
So I think what I'm going to do is move up to, hang on, what's the distance there? And for it to get to me is, dang it. I can't end my turn in Frizz's space. Can I, like, move into a space, attack, and then move away?
As long as you don't end your turn there, yeah. He's prone,
Okay,
so you'll
so
be standing over him.
Okay, so I'm going to move into his space.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Booming Blade
Okay.
and attack it with my shillelagh.
Okay. Is Raven's
Unfortunately, I don't
Talon
get
still
sneak attack.
active?
Would it?
Yeah,
have
it should
been?
be.
What did I? Hang on.
We took a short rest, or we
Oh,
didn't?
right.
Yeah, it only works for the next minute, and that's the
Yeah.
thing is it takes an action to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can spend a bonus action. Oh, I could have done that instead of shillelagh. Oh well. I thought for some reason I thought it takes an entire action to activate it.
Well, you haven't used your bonus action
no.
yet.
Bonus action. Really?
Well, my bonus action
So
was
you
going
can
to be
cast an-
disengage
Oh.
because this thing hasn't used its reaction, has it?
No, it hasn't.
You know what? I can probably take a single attack. All right.
Famous
So,
last
yeah.
words.
Yeah. You know what? No, I'm going to save my bonus action for disengage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to attack it with the shillelagh using Booming Blade.
Okay.
So that is an attack with advantage because it's
You
being
are
flanked. Yep. Let's see. That is a pretty darn good roll. That is not as good a roll. Does a 26 hit it?
Yeah.
All right, so that deals 1d8 thunder damage. Where's the
Okay.
d8? That's 4 thunder damage plus 6 force damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to disengage, and I've got 20 feet of movement left.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just go right. Hang on.
Pulling Frizz, just yoink!
Can I pull Frizz with me? If I can, I will.
It would take an action.
Which I've
Oh.
already done.
Yeah, it's
Bonus
fine.
action
I can
disengage.
get away if I can stay alive.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say, "Come here, you big metal lummox!"
You're actively
You
trying
know-
to draw its attention?
Actively trying to draw its attention.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collisionist junk!
Alrighty. Make an
steal
intimidation
from the
roll for me.
I'm a robot.
That could work.
I bet you run OS too!
That is a dirty 20. I'm rolling well this time. Dirty 20 on that one.
Alrighty.
They took her James.
Good to know. Alright, that's action movement, and bonus action.
And bonus action.
So,
yep, that's my
Verdir,
turn.
you're up.
Dragging somebody away is a full action.
Picking someone up and moving them is a full action, yes.
Correct. Casting is generally a full action.
Depends on the spell.
Yes.
Remember, you're maintaining concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't think cure wounds, but I can't take 2 actions. So, I guess I'll just shoot at it.
Alrighty.
Does Hunter's Mark give me an advantage on that?
It gives
Or
you extra
some
damage.
sort of- It's just extra damage.
And you
Okay.
can track it. It's currently
Hey
15
guys,
feet away.
it's right there.
Yeah.
I are a good tracker.
You found it.
Just the meme tracks. 14 plus 7, 21.
That'll hit.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 damage for the first attack.
God damn. Nice.
Okay, and then it's I'm assuming 18 plus 7 hits.
Yeah. 25 will hit. Because 7 is 2 higher than 5.
10
10?
damage for the second.
Alrighty. Now it's starting to look in really rough shape.
Bonus action.
You can give Kay an order.
And I'm assuming Kay can't cheat and drag somebody.
No,
Correct.
dogs can
Why would-
totally do that.
Why would Kay not be able to do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kay even has a potion on his collar for healing people.
Kay doesn't have the hands to use it.
So,
And he can break it, I thought originally.
Yeah, he can break it. He can by smashing it into a person.
okay.
Hold
Can I
on.
have Kay?
Let me lacerate you to heal you. Alright. Kay's gonna drag
Okay.
Mavana.
Yeah, by the scruff of the armor or something that, like, kind of like right here.
Make a strength check for Kay, please.
He's a dog. He's good at that.
Well, Mavana's not exactly light. I mean, she's a big...
That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll do. I was about to say,
just
she's
try
wearing
to-
like a couple, like 80 pounds worth of armor
Yeah.
or something like that. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
that'll do it.
it probably doesn't just slide very
Yeah, no,
easily.
like
Metal
y'all know
plate
that
on.
fingernails on chalkboard sound? This is metal
Oh.
scraping
Yeah.
across metal.
Kay is a good boy.
Excellent boy.
Is able to overcome.
I wouldn't say 80, maybe like 45 grand total. I was like,
All right, Ingrid, you're up.
So Ingrid,
happy.
puts her hand on Griggum's shoulder and says, "I'll take care of the lightning angel. You get the lizards." And then engages her armor as a bonus action
Oh
for
my
healing.
god.
Griggum may just have to join her on this trip with a heavy dose of alcohol.
Hopefully she doesn't.
Fine, 1 second, I'm doing that. 22 healing damage to anyone within 20 feet of her.
Healing
I
damage.
like to think it,
Healing damage.
All right, Ingrid's breastplate glows softly with this violet
Oh
light.
wait, I only rolled. No, that's right. That's fine.
Her breastplate glows with this violet light. The raven on its crest, its eye flashes for a second, and just a wave of energy washes out from her over everyone.
I accidentally rolled 3 instead of 4, so 1 more second. That's 9 more.
Okay, so what's the total then?
32.
30. Everyone within, what was it, 30 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet heals 32 HP.
Oh, that's nice.
Not too
That is-
shabby.
Really nice. Yeah.
I mean, it
I'll
only
do that
takes her
once,
life force.
And then, and then she's going to try to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, not Eldritch Scattershot? You don't want to push it back?
Please
The
don't.
blast, but I won't push it back. We'll see how it goes. 25 to hit and
Hold
doesn't
on.
hit on the second one.
Excuse me. You were base to base with it?
Oh yeah. That's right. Scattershot would have been better. The pushback is optional on Scattershot, right?
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, let's make it do the... Well, no. I'll just go. That one was disadvantage and the first one failed, and I'm going to roll the second beam.
Okay.
One was a natural 20 and one was a 12, but it's still 21, so...
Alright, roll damage.
12 damage.
God damn, Warlocks and their Eldritch. Okay. So that's action and bonus action, right?
Actually, I'm not moving. I'm staying right here.
Hello.
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 Okay.
Oh.
Okay, we're reconnecting.
There we go.
Did we lose Gurgum's great dialogue about the Jackie Chan moment?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Aw.
It's okay.
Still reconnecting. And we're back live. Okay.
Right.
That was your armor and an Eldritch Blast. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
No, after that, I just growled at it and stayed there.
Okay. Grigum, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm going to smack away. Here we go. Yeah, that 12 is not going to hit, but that 25 probably would.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, and it is max damage too.
Nice.
So it's so 13.
Okay.
And considering that I just got that heal dropped on me, it's like I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. It's like and do another flurry of blows. It's like
Alrighty.
I was planning on using patient defense until now, but it's like yeah, now that I've got my health back up to full. Oof. 16 isn't going to do, but a 21. It's like
21 will hit.
and that's an additional 6 damage. It's like
Alrighty.
and
Any movement?
no, I'm
Alright.
gonna sit pretty right where I am. It's like, because
Alright.
I thought maybe I could just swing my ass around Dosido onto the other side, but then I was like, that would leave Ingrid alone with attacks in the front. It's like, and that probably would get in the way of whatever Rail was planning. So,
Alright, Watcher's up then.
You're assuming that Rail has a plan.
Watcher just very, very carefully make sure he's not visible at all under my cloak.
Okay.
Just hide action.
Alright, it's Mavana and the Golem's turn. Let's see here. The Golem was successfully taunted by Rail. Let's check
Yay.
its intelligence to see if it's smart enough to recognize a booming blade. That's not. So it's going to turn 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It does take booming
Damn it.
blade damage.
Yep, so that is going to be, how much is it? 2d8, I think?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it added 1d8 onto your weapon when you first struck it. So
Yep,
then
and
it
then
would be
takes, so 2d8 lightning damage.
lightning. Should it be thunder?
It should be thunder.
Thunder, lightning, very, very frightening me. 8 total.
8. All right. Okay, and it is going to... Yeah, you're the only person in range, and it burned all of its stuff, so... all of its movement, so that's 24 for 16. Does 14 hit? It's a natural
14
one,
does
it does
not
not.
hit.
21?
So,
21 for 23.
okay, wait, so how many attacks is that?
That's 3 attacks. It missed the first. It missed the second one. The first one was 16 damage, and the third one was 23 damage.
16 and 23. 16 damage. 23 damage. I am not sitting pretty here.
And then its last attack would be another 16 damage.
I am not sitting pretty here. But I'm not down.
Haha.
All right.
That the best you got? Straightens hat.
It's Mavana's turn. She gets up from prone. 5, 10, 15. I'd say that's close enough for advantage.
Yup.
She lost her concentration on her smite. And she doesn't have that many spells left. Let's see here now. Yeah, she just... First attack. With advantage. Nope. Second attack. That'll hit. Let's see if it hits even better with advantage. So, crit, because that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So she will pump her Divine Smite with a... What spell level does she have left? Third is gone, so second level, which will be... Where are you at? Divine Smite, 2d8 plus an additional 1d8 for each level of spell passed first. So that's 3d8 extra damage. Roll. That's 16 plus 11 for 27, plus an additional 3 from the crit. 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, god damn it. Rail.
Did she just take it down?
Rail, you're looking at this thing just pummeled you. You're on your knees, and then all of a sudden this blazing sword jams through its chest an inch from your face, and then slides upward as it splits the creature in half, and you see Mavana standing there at the other side of it. A little blood running from her nose and her lip as she splits the golem in half.
So, you don't have to pay for that, right?
If I'm,
Say looking at
I'm
Fritz.
going to have to do something. And
She blinks. I'm sorry, priest?
Rail, you know what? Fuck it. Rail is literally punch drunk. He is going to stand up, straighten his clothes, step over the
Golem.
carcass of the golem thing,
And kiss her.
and kiss her.
Oh, okay. Make me just a straight charisma roll.
Wow.
Before one.
That is 14.
She turns very red in the face. Puts the blade carefully back in her, in the sheath, and then, like,
Alright.
looks back at the group behind
Alright.
her. She's like,
And then Rail turns back around and goes, all right, now let's get back to business.
Don't worry, Mavana. You can wear one of my outfits when you go to the ball with Rail.
She looks back at Ingrid, a mixture of confusion and concern on her face.
Ingrid's pupils are extremely dilated.
Your eyes are like
That was actually one of Ingrid's rational moments right there.
your eyes are like dinner plates.
It's like, why do you have anime eyes? What the hell?
All right. And I'm going to say, maybe we should take a bit of a break, though. Because Rail is not doing too hot.
Mavana
Is
will
anyone
put a
else
hand
seeing
on
the
Rail's
Twitch error?
shoulder.
Anyone else seeing the Twitch error?
What Twitch error?
Browser encountered
I'm
an error?
not.
Okay, then maybe it's just my browser and everything's recording fine.
Uh,
Okay, never mind. It's good.
Mavana puts a hand on Rail's
Okay.
shoulder and dumps 45 points of healing into him.
Jeebus.
That sounds like a nice
Anybody
return
else not
kiss.
dead?
Okay, Rail is abruptly looking much better. How's everyone else doing, though? Rail is fine.
The ground. I'm just like brush off myself. I'm gonna press another button on my rod and just start like straightening out my clothes.
Make sure
I'm made out of ice.
Make sure to mark off that crystal that you used.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
Chris gets up, straightens up, a little piece of paper that had the access code floats down to disable the robot. Oh yeah.
All right, let's see what was up with those pots of goo.
I do have a question. How big are the crystals?
The crystals,
Like tiny size?
like fist, like make a fist.
Yeah.
It would be from the top of your fist to the bottom of your fist in length.
Okay, so tiny size.
Yeah, they're not huge.
No, just making sure.
So I pick
I make a
Frizz back up.
quick health check.
Yeah.
You took a lot. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm guessing medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
That's gonna be. Hold on.
And I pet the doggy.
Aww.
He leans
Yes, you
into
can
the
pet
petting.
the dog in D&D. It's like, you can pet the dog in D&D. Huzzah.
27 to just make sure like he's okay because he's gone through a lot.
If I was to give it a number, he'd be at about a 33 over 56. Physically speaking.
Yeah. No, I'll be fine. I've myself up in the lab enough. I think I've been through worse.
Heal him, Faraday. You need the magic practice. You're going to get dusty.
You see dust falling off of Faradir.
I just imagine like my tentacles like kind of rise up to be like like horizontal and then just like wiggle and like dust clouds just like if you're like swinging around a duster. You know?
Oh, that is not good. I'm
Only
gonna
Ingrid
clean
can
up
see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can burn a cure or let's see. I guess a second level cure wounds.
Sure, if you want. I mean, who knows what else could be in these 3 rooms at the far end of the hall?
Yeah, let's wait on that because I thought there was something weird that happened last time. So,
Yeah.
you go, buddy. Get at him. Give him a big pat on the back.
Give him an attaboy,
So,
and that's it.
Ingrid, how many
Go get him.
how many tentacles am I holding up? No.
All the ones you aren't casting spells with. Go, heal.
How many fingers am I holding up?
13.
Ah,
Hey, can I do a medicine check on Ingrid?
Sure. Y'all probably should have done that like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, go doctor someone else. You're supposed to be healing him. Bad fair, dear.
11. She's swatting.
She's fine.
2 feet to the right of me. Bad fair, like I'm over here.
I suggest we move back over here temporarily. Start walking over.
You say so. It's your lab.
No, it's not.
As you
Just
say.
for a second. No, that's not my lab. Not at all.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be good. Once everyone gets back past this line right here,
Mavana will
I wanna
grab
just-
Rail and move him back to the safety
Alright.
zone.
yeah.
Is that in the safety zone?
That's the safety zone.
It's safe enough.
I back up just a little farther. Just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and once everyone gets back, Unseen Servant, Ritual Cast, we're all just kinda looking everything to go shake up this
Okay.
mass.
There's a of cloud spores that fill the air 30-foot area and then almost immediately start to fade and vanish.
thank God. I thought you were going to say it almost immediately explodes.
No, there was only one kind of spore in the area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, now I can continue back.
God.
Just making sure that nothing else.
So inside this room,
Nasty
you
what
see
happened.
2
Doesn't
little
hurt.
buckets of like some sort of quivering mass set at the feet of 2 eldritch statues and 3 doors at the far side of the room.
Can you repeat what these were one more time?
What?
Statue things.
The statues? They're just
They cut out for a
statues.
second.
They're statues that have
So-
been enchanted to have glowy effects.
Okay.
The Izzets are
Are
in
these
charge of
balls
public works.
Actually anything? Are they
is
just
is the what anything? I didn't hear you.
are these balls actually anything?
There are 2 more of like the little nodes. That like Frizz found in the previous room where you can use them to grow crystals.
I want to try to
I would
collect one.
I would like to collect anyone she's not collecting.
All right, go ahead and add a crystal node to each of your inventories.
Alright.
I'm interested in these bowls of goop things.
All right.
Not interested enough to get close, though.
Okay, so you're interested in them, but not enough to risk your life. No, what you originally
So,
took to
I
be
just-
tentacles or pseudopods is just a little bit of it that is spilling over the edge.
Okay. Let's see. Mage hand. Poke it.
It quivers a little.
I am
It's like
interested in
Jell-O.
my bottle.
Don't forget, you can use it once per day to do a healing potion.
Yes, but I'm topped off. It's like, so.
Do these statues look familiar at all? Like anyone
Make a history roll.
All right. Let's see. 17 plus 2, 19.
The one on the left you recognize as Grand Kimster Kestel, a Ismundi from about, say, about 500 years ago, who was instrumental in redesigning and reworking many of the water and sewage systems in the 6th Precinct. The other one is Grand Kimster Ismund, who was a member of the Ismundi for 120 years. His specialty was on notes. Airships, yes. Airships and their construction.
Are they both human, or what races are they?
They appear human, yes. But they also appear statuesque.
Yeah. And they have magical enchanted fire.
It is clearly just decorative. It makes them look awesome, though.
Okay.
Okay, so these things aren't likely to like spring to life and start attacking us.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yay!
Let's check one of these doors.
Yeah, let's go for door. Oh, you want to go for the middle first?
Let's go for middle, just in case. Just in case there's a correlation between this and this door and that door.
You look through the grated bar opening, and you see what looks like a stack of cards.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, can we look through the other doors?
You see what looks like a where's my notes? A small brown bag.
It's moving forward to help because she doesn't want to be left out. So she's looking through this one.
A semi-large dark metal key with a twisting maze-like pattern at the part where you would grip it.
This one's got a maze. This one has a maze, but it's a key, and it's kind of like Faraday's crossbow-ish shape.
Okay.
Is that what she really sees? Because I'm going to go check on her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Is she still hallucinating?
Nope, that's what she sees.
Okay. Well, let's collect them.
Do any of these look anything familiar to me?
Make an Arcana check.
That's what I was expecting.
Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint you.
How does a natural 1 do you?
You see a bag, a stack of cards, and a key.
Alright.
I'm afraid too, but I want to say Ingrid wants to make a check too.
Okay, go ahead.
It is at disadvantage still, right?
Yes.
One was a 20 and one was a 19.
Oh.
So 24.
These are clearly items of some magical properties, though they don't look mechanical in nature, which you typically see with Izzet. These appear more as prototypes or testing of a theory behind something as opposed to a finished product.
I tell them that.
Oh, that's something.
Cool. Thanks.
Oh, and these doors are locked.
Yeah.
Let's see about unlocking.
I mean, they have grates, right?
Yeah, you can see through them. They're like prison cell doors. Like, you can see into it, but it's a solid door other than that, like, visible grate. Like, It was clearly designed for someone to come by, open the grate, look in to make sure the item is still there, and then close the grate.
Would the grate be large enough to have the things like come out through the grate?
No, it's like maybe quarter-inch holes.
What if you do one playing card at a time?
Yeah, sure. How many of the cards do you want to draw first?
Oh no. Playing cards in D&D is never.
I'm sure it'll turn out great.
I have a set of playing cards.
All right, Kent. First off,
I
Playing-
think they're missing the aces.
Holy shit! Playing poker with a deck in D&D.
oh dear.
That's a whole new form of Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Full house. Also, I'm now a dragon.
So what y'all do? Because we got like 20 minutes left of this.
All right, I'm going to try to pick the lock on the center door.
Cool. Make me a let's see here. It would be a thieves' tools check.
Yes. Let's see. That is not great. That is a 6 plus 8, 9, 10, 12 total.
12 total. Well, you insert the lock picks and immediately take. Hold on. Have to fix my
Wait. Oh.
5 electric
every time
damage.
I try to pick a lock. Dang it! I've been using the mage hand every time. I just forgot
Oh.
to say it this time.
You didn't say it this time, so you picked it by hand.
I didn't say it this time.
You take
Ingrid
6.
wanted to
Okay.
help too.
You take 6 lightning damage as the electrified door shocks you, but you do unlock
Ouch.
it.
Yay! I'm going to push the door open with the mage hand.
Door just swings open.
Ingrid gives herself guidance because she wants to help too, because she sees real unlocking doors.
Okay, go ahead
Don't
and make
touch them
a
directly.
thieves' tools check.
Don't touch the doors
Not good.
directly.
5.
You take 4 lightning damage as you put your thieves' tools into the electrified lock.
And since it's not melee, the cold damage doesn't go back and hit it, right?
Nope. And that does not open it.
Okay. I'll take a crack at that door as well, with the mage hand this time.
Alright, you've opened the center door. Go ahead.
That is the same damn roll. That is 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12.
Well, sparks fly off of the thieves' tools that hover in the air, but there is a click, and the door. Ow! The door
You
opens
right?
slightly. Yeah, no, I just sneezed and hurt myself.
Ooh, I'm sorry. That is never fun. Alright. Ingrid, did you say you recognize these, or did I mishear?
And they look like prototypes or something. I mean, it's a lab. I guess that makes sense. And you see Ingrid's putting on her wooden shoes after getting shocked.
I mean, I don't know what kind of prototype cards can be. Do these go in much for playing games? More in the explosion business.
We have been known for doing lots of things. We do
Including
enjoy our
improv.
games here and there.
Alright. I'll,
It's just a frictionless deck of playing cards, guys, so that when you deal it, it just like is a perfect snap every time.
No,
I'll-
they're automatically shuffling. You just like tap it and then they all shuffle.
There you go.
I'm going to stay outside of that middle room. And I'm going to use Mage Hand to pick up the playing cards off the table.
Okay. There is 32 cards. They are held together by a light band around them.
Interesting. So there's a very good chance that any of the things in these rooms are probably going to be magical.
Yeah.
It's my guess. Like that. This is Rail saying it out loud. All right. Any trouble with the others? Like, is anybody else doing stuff while he's doing this?
No one says or does anything, I guess. You'll still have the door with the bag behind it to open.
Oh, since he didn't move over to the key, but you said he unlocked it, so
Yeah.
I guess we could. I guess I
Yes.
could go up and do that one.
Yeah.
He didn't move over.
I
so
can
wasn't
unlock a door from 30
sure.
feet away.
That's true, Mage Hand. Okay. And it just looks like a regular table, or does it look like there's protective sigils or something where
there
the key is?
is a sigil on the table, but it's not glowing or anything. It looks dead.
Man, wish I could be an arcane trickster in real life. Mage Hand is OP.
I will Mage Hand over the key and set it on the floor by me
Okay.
and start working on identifying it.
Okay. Let's see here now. Sorry, it's taking me a second because my computer is running slow because it's breaking down on me.
Oh.
Come on. So, what are y'all doing while Ingrid is spending 10 minutes casting Identify?
Far away from that shit as possible.
Hey,
Grab the
I
other
should be in
stuff.
my normal mind after that, at least.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Okay, let's grab the other object as well.
Make me a D100 roll, please.
Oh dear. T100.
Anyone, really.
Wait, is that a D10? Yep. That is 82.
You can use this to cast invisibility on yourself.
The
The key.
okay. Do I know if it's like once per day or anytime?
Here's the thing. You've encountered items like certain items before that only give you a fraction of the information when you cast Identify on them.
Okay.
Generally, they are very powerful items with multiple high-level effects.
And what
What was that
what
roll?
did it want
86
again?
or 88?
I believe 82.
Okay.
82 was the roll.
Yeah.
Just noting it for.
And sorry, the Izzet said that they wanted samples of the crystals, samples of the metal, and
Any functioning equipment.
don't know if I would call this equipment as such.
It is functioning.
Though, is it though?
Only one way to find out.
All right, you know what? I'm going to draw a card.
Cool. Do you mind if I draw for you?
Not at all.
I would have liked more advance warning to get back properly, but we'll see.
Sorry,
I drew the-
Rail is more patient than Rail's player sometimes.
I drew the Jack of Spades, so 1 second. On the picture of this card is a human-looking soldier. He looks battle-worn and scarred. He's carrying a sword in one hand and a longbow strung across his back. As you hold it, the card slips from your fingers, falls to the ground, and a human with that similar appearance appears in the space that the card lands, right here.
Oh, hello.
No response.
Do you speak common?
oh,
So I think we can definitely say this deck is magical. But I can't...
stick your arm onto it.
Make an investigation check.
That I will do.
I guess I have my suspicion.
It's a natural 1.
No. He seems to be
Grigum's gonna
ignoring you.
look around the corner. Grigum's gonna walk up and attempt to push against it.
Make an investigation check.
What happened with the bag? Did anyone actually pick it up?
No one's unlocked that door yet.
No, the door is still locked.
Okay, so
What was your roll?
okay,
going
how does a 22 do you?
Grigum just falls through the person and he starts to waver and appear translucent.
Ha 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 ha! Deck of illusions. It's like,
Did you really think I was going to give you like goddamn deck of many things?
I don't know. A defective
No, I
one,
figured it
maybe.
wasn't that. I figured it was just gonna be like homebrew.
wait till you draw the jokers.
Jank.
Yeah. All right.
Ingrid tucks
So,
the key in a pouch
I
and
am.
goes to look at the other door. She looks like she's feeling better, but she's kind of like drenched in sweat a bit.
Did you
Aw,
say you
she's
pick up the
coming
key?
down.
Did you say you pick up the key?
Well, I'd already had it with Mage Hand on the floor, but yeah, I was going to put it in a pouch. So yes.
Do you wish to attune to this item?
No, I put it in my pouch.
Okay. As you pick it up, you feel an instant connection to the key, like you do when you attune to something, and you quickly shake that off and put it in the pouch.
Aw. Alright, Rail is going to use his Mage Hand to unlock the last door.
Alright, make a Thieves' Tools check.
I'm moving back if he's doing it that way then.
Well, he's not doing it from within 10 feet.
Grigum is going to go around the corner.
5, 6, 7, 11.
11? Yeah,
Yeah, I
door
guess I used up all my
opens
good
with a
rolls
pop.
earlier. Alright. Last door. Let's see what this bag is.
It's a gray bag, about maybe a little bit larger than a purse.
Oh no. Oh boy.
What? It's just a
Can I-
bag.
Can I try it? May I?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm not stopping you.
Oh, if you'll
What-
hand the
try,
bag over.
Try what? Well, I haven't actually picked up the bag.
You want me to Mage Hand it to you, Gregum?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, alright. That's no problem.
So I put it right there.
Alright.
I shall pick it up.
Alright, it's about maybe half a pound.
I'm going to reach in.
Alright, you reach in,
And
you
I'm gonna
feel
attempt to pull something.
you feel several small metal orbs.
I'm going to pull one out.
Alrighty. It's about maybe the size of your fist.
Going to probably toss it off to the side.
Alrighty.
He's just pulling it out and throwing it?
Holy crap. Okay. So the metal ball lands with a ting ting, rolls and starts to unfold and twist and writhe around until it's no longer a small ball, but a 10-foot tall elk made out of metal with gears and grinding plates attached to it.
Brigham!
Bag of tricks, folks.
It's a kind of a bag of tricks. The creatures it pulls out are constructs, not beasts.
I figured that this was going to be the case the moment you said that they were metal instead of fuzzy.
See, all three of these are clearly working things. Should quickly return these to their proper owner, aka me, and then I can return them back to my lab.
I'm gonna hop on the elk, and it's like, sure, let's wind this thing down, and then we'll just get.
I mean,
I'll
I
just
wouldn't mind if we talked about commission first.
We can work something out.
Yeah, well, until then, let's just hang on to these.
All right, so we're almost out of time. So real quick, who is holding on to the deck of illusions?
I guess Rail will hold on to that.
Go ahead and add that to your inventory. Griggum, you can add a gray bag of tricks to your inventory.
Chris, I gotta show this key to Valora first at the
I'll
house.
tell you what though. I will tell you what though. It's like if I actually chuck to the side a bomb instead of a
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
like you know, it wasn't until you started to say something that I'm like, you know what, this might have been a bad idea, but I'm gonna hedge my bet. Hedge my bet. I'm just gonna go through with it anyway.
Oh, Ingrid. In addition to the effect, you learned the name. Add to your inventory, at least temporarily, and I will stat it up later, the key of breath and fire.
Interestingly enough, was that two? Well, breath was a coin type. Wasn't fire also? I have to look back through notes, but
So, hey, this has been a great game. I had a lot of fun. I actually had a lot of fun. I really needed this today, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
We
this
will.
was a nice
It was great
change in
to,
things.
yeah, it was nice to beat the shit out of stuff today.
Yeah.
And to get the shit snot beaten out of us.
Y'all took out a CR16 guy.
Ooh.
Jeez. No wonder he was
Ah.
shredding us.
Yeah.
That just means that I can throw harder and harder challenges at y'all.
No, it doesn't. You can throw equal challenges or lesser challenges.
Yeah,
Again.
just we know what to do. Just send the squishy mage to be the front line.
Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah, exactly. That's what
Look,
you do.
I'm sorry. It's like,
Hey,
did giant golem that could fit through these doors not scream run to you? It's like,
I mean, Ingrid tried to be
Hey,
up
I
front
blew
for
up a
part
lot
of
of it.
it, but it wasn't taking her growling at it very seriously.
look at it like this. Y'all gave Ivana another opportunity to be awesome.
Yeah, no, literally, I had such a good plan coming up, and then she kill stole. Again.
Like,
That's how it goes sometimes.
you took out a
Yeah.
fourth of its health in one attack.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same again. I was gonna cast lightning bolt, kind of slide across the floor and with my flying thing that I can do,
Yeah.
and just get away from it. But no, damn paladins.
Just
Well,
saying.
hey, at least Mavana got her moment with her kiss.
Yeah, she is going to be unpacking
we'll talk
that
about
for
that
a
another
bit.
time.
She was not expecting that. But yeah, hey, join us next week for episode 40, where they go to a party, ball, dinner party, business
Somewhere
meeting?
where hopefully nobody tries to kill us.
A ball and about that. We'll talk later.
RA.
Thank you for joining us on
Big.
for this episode of Second Sight Agency. The background music we have been hearing. Oh wait, it's still the creepy background music. Y'all are finished. It's not creepy. I like how Fairdeer is probably not going to mention the creepy lady, the creepy, unkempt, ill-looking lady that he saw.
No, I
Oh.
figured he wasn't
Could I
going
have
to.
written that down?
It wasn't a big deal.
I mean, I wrote it down, but I didn't see it, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, I never include important details in moments like that.
I figured it was a red herring. I've only played this session 3 that I've played in your games, and Yeah.
Equilibrium is still shipping Mavana and Rail. Zizva is still shipping Kalin and Rail, apparently.
No, and Mavana.
Oh, right, yeah, the polycule thing. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We will hopefully have an episode of Chat and Chill next Friday if I don't feel like I'm dying.
Yeah, right.
During which time I will hopefully be able to fix some of our overlays, because Discord keeps changing. I have a weird echo.
Also, we should check your slots and see if we can get
Echo.
you a network card.
That's what I said. All right, we're done. Hey,
Yeah. See
Meryl,
you
say the
later.
line.
Be good to yourself, be good to each others, and always do what a polite werewolf would do. Like and subscribe.
Ice cream cones?
Let's see. Ooh. I'm gonna say, like, never wrestle with a pig. You'll both get dirty, and the pig likes it.
That's not incorrect.
It's
So,
a classic.
follow us on Twitter at Bonus Roll. Follow us on Twitch here. If you're following us on YouTube, we don't have a custom address because we don't have enough people following us. You could do something about that, though. Yeah, I'm still working on getting our backlog loaded up. Apparently, when you're suffering from pretty major depression, it's hard to sit down and do stuff. Who knew? But we're all getting through this together. We're all okay. Dr. Pepper isn't paying me to drink this, but I would like Dr. Pepper to pay me to drink this.
Please.
I can't think of anything else to delay this, so I'm going to tell my players that we're done. Bye.
We're gonna chat for a while. He's like,
Yep.
they're gonna leave
Okay,
the
cool.
sound on for a bit. He's like,
Yep.
They're going to have a discussion next time about that key for sure.
I am not
Mhm.
sleepy at all.
Yeah.
I am not about to
Same.
go and take a nap.
Same.
Okay, I should probably turn off
Also-
our cameras now.
Alright. But yeah, take care.
Alright, cameras are
And
off.
be well.
Alright, we're good. It says thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitter at Bonus Roll.
Cool. Fair warning, I have no idea how I'm gonna pay any of you guys. just
Yeah.
putting it out there. I'm in debt
Well.
too.
well, guess what? Maybe we can work something out.
Yep.
Yeah, we might be able to work something out.
That's so Orzhov, I love
We're
it.
just gonna.
We can write up a
it's easy.
contract.
We'll just make you work off the debt.
Here, I'm going to
Yeah.
post something in our
Like,
little group
Argument,
chat.
sir. Can we buy his debt from him?
That's
Maybe.
an excellent question.
I'm going to post something in the chat.
Buy me.
And
I'm just gonna become a slave.
Yeah. It's going to be
I mean, it
very
worked with Reed,
relevant.
right?
Sure.
It's going to be very relevant. Okay, I'm turning off the audio now so that they can't hear what I'm hear like when y'all read out loud the names.